Hey, Marco, you ready for the totally awesome, coolest show ever?
Hey, listen, Ric Flair, you don't know about them hard times. Let me tell you about them hard times, brother. I admit I don't look like the athlete of the day in this sport. My belly's just a little bit big. My hand is just a little bit big. But, brother, I'm bad, and they know I'm bad.
You know it.
All right, I know Pete doesn't typically know who I do. JJ apparently knew it, but one day
I got it once you did the voice.
one day I was gonna do the whole thing about there's only two bad dudes out there. One is John Wayne, but he's dead. The other's me, the American Dream, Dustin Rhodes.
Dusty, no,
it's not Mike Tyson.
No, it wasn't Mike Tyson. Come on, brother. Sorry, he's got a weird accent because the more he pitches up, like the harder he starts going into it when he tries to speed up his speech pattern, his lisp gets worse and his accent decreases. And then when he slows down his speech pattern, his lisp is like there's like hardly any lisp at times, and his accent becomes more predominant. Then it's definitely weird, but yeah, man. American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Good dude. Always wore the polka dots when I was around. So, all right. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Say hi to the chat. Sticks is here first. What's up, Sticks? Paratech Tony, thank you. Good evening and happy holidays to you. Darth Lopez, we're going to play emojis. Raise your hand if you want to shoot leaves for football. Is that what this is? What the hell is this?
I was thinking Canadian football.
Raise your hand.
Well, I can't see what the second thing is.
Turkey leg. Turkey leg.
It's Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving Day football. Okay. Fall football. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to you too.
Shooting leaves and playing football.
I don't know. It looked like over here. I don't know. Whatever. Maple syrup. Okay. We've got a show today.
I'm okay. You're okay.
Yeah. We're going to do a show. It's going to be long, maybe. It'll be
maybe. We'll
definitely.
See.
We're going to hit up some Daredevil stuff. We're also got the con footage I promised at the end. We're breaking. Oh my gosh, I forgot to throw the thing up in the chat on the IGs. But we are breaking cards. We have JJ here with us to help us through that, and we might have a surprise holiday guest. We'll see. He seemed very excited to show up, and then he said, "And I'll see if I can show up." So there we go. Joe, what's going on? Happy Turkey Day to you too. Yeah, that's a weird pack. What else do we have? We've got news, and then we're going to cover. Holy moly, there's a lot of stuff on the to watch.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's why I did a whole separate.
And I ruined it. Whatever you do, do not watch Bebop Cowboy first.
Cowboy Bebop.
Same thing.
Bebop, is that like a Ninja Turtle?
It is. Bebop. I was gonna say Rocksteady. I was gonna Bebop and Rocksteady. Cowboy Bebop. Don't watch Cowboy Bebop first. It ruins it for everything else. All right, Pete, let's get into some news.
All right, let me get to our little kickoff. All right, you got the paper shuffling all down for us?
Got it, done.
All right. Well, we got a few things. It's not too much. I try to keep it light on the news since we had a bunch of other stuff to dig into this week. But there's still a few things, yeah, as always, to kind of talk about. Start off with our box office.
We won't spoil it for you, Darth Lopez.
What about Darth Lopez?
He says he hasn't seen Hawkeye yet.
Okay, well, yeah, we're only going to give broad strokes impressions of all the shit. We're not going to go into any spoiler type stuff.
Not with Cowboy Bebop. I'm going hard on that. Well, I'll explain.
I only watched the first episode. I only got an episode deep into most of this stuff.
I had a rock in the back of my pillow, so every time I'd fall asleep, it'd wake me back up so I could watch the rest of it. All right, news. All right, let's go.
All right, well, Ghostbusters, 44 million, number one. Meanwhile, King Richard whiffs.
King Richard.
Who really wanted to see that?
What the heck is King Richard?
Is that like a Shakespeare play?
No, it's the.
Richard?
Will Smith playing the Serena and Venus's dad.
Can't you watch that on HBO?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh,
I think you can watch that on
remember
HBO.
that.
That's all right. That's all right. I'll watch it later, but not in the big screen.
Yeah, I'm not going to a theater for something like that.
Mm-mm.
Not that interested.
And then again, who goes to the big screen for Clifford the Big Red Dog?
Clifford the Big Red Dog fans.
The Williams sister.
Turner's still hanging in there at number 2.
It is still hanging. It's hanging in there. It's
doing all right. Like I said, did you expect that to be a winner? Because I don't know anybody that did. So take it.
I think they're probably hopeful.
There's a lot of people that said it would have more success than Shang-Chi. I don't know.
Yeah, I think originally until you figured out what was going on. I mean, it was good. I got to stop saying because of Golden Ticket, but I think Golden Ticket helped it because when Golden Ticket started selling, when people hear that something's selling, it's like the old line rule. They used to do these psychological studies where they'd start a line and it'd start to go around the block, and then they wouldn't tell people. People would start lining up around, and the next thing you know, it wraps around the whole building. They'd go back. What are you waiting for? They didn't know, but they knew they were waiting in line, and it must be good. Same thing.
It's got to be good. People are waiting.
Got to be good. People are waiting in line. Same thing with the movie. I think people.
I don't know about that.
She started selling, so we better go see it. I don't know, man. It was good though. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I watched it again. So.
And my son stole the little Shang-Chi Disney Plus icon, so I couldn't pick it for mine. Just saying. On Disney Plus, you can pick a little picture for your little icon for your guy. He stole the Shang-Chi one, so I can't use it.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
On Disney Plus, you get to pick your little icon, like your little logo.
Okay.
Anyway.
You're wasting a lot of time, huh? You got all that time to pick the logos and stuff.
You don't make it, you just pick it from the option.
I'm not even wasting that amount of time. All right, next up.
It's so I know which one's mine. Next up, Delroy Lindow got cast last week to be in Blade.
Isn't he fucking 90?
I don't know. He looks pretty good.
No, he does not.
I don't know when this was from.
I mean, if you're thinking he's 90, then he looks pretty good for 90. I don't know.
Yeah, he looks good for 90, but I think he's fucking 90, bro. Oh my god! All right.
I don't know who he's gonna play though. I mean, there's
I'm not real.
Some old ass dude.
It's been a long time since I read any of the old Blade stuff. Wasn't there like a mentor that taught Blade? Not Whistler, but
maybe
the top Blade, everything. I think it was in the Marvel preview book that he's in.
Okay. Well, I don't hate this
Caretaker?
actor. He's just a
Caretaker
fucking years old. Caretaker wasn't that old.
Yeah, that was Ghost Rider though. That was more
oh yeah,
Danny Ketch.
I don't know. Okay,
I don't know, but he's playing somebody.
Good, whatever. What's going on, Astro? Yeah, he's a good actor, but Darth, I'm not saying he's a bad actor. The guy's fucking 90. The fuck? All right. Oh, Jesus 90? Christ. Has anybody watched 50 Shades of Grey or Belfast?
No.
So can you call him a star? Because none of us have seen this guy. Confirms meeting about a potential MCU.
He was we did. He was he was on Game of Thrones. Then they replaced him because he went to go do other stuff. He was the I can't remember the name of his knight. He was the mercenary knight, but he was on Game of Thrones, and then got recast. But anyway, they're talking to him about a role. Plus, all you 50 Shades fans, could he be Captain Britain? I don't know. Sentry? Nova?
I don't know. Darth, you probably watched 50 Shades of Grey. Is he a good actor? If so, I would hope that they bring Nova in. I don't care about Sentry sucks. Captain Britain is the second best person with that name. I mean, his sister was sweet. He's kind of man.
What do you think the odds are when he had his meeting with Kevin Feige? Kevin Feige was just like, no. It's not for you, man.
He's like, where are you from again? He's like, I'm the star of 50 Shades of Grey in Belfast. And Kevin goes, never heard of him. No, thank you.
Well, Belfast
by the way,
was
one too many buttons unbuttoned there, bro.
Kenneth Branagh, I think. So there's also that connection to the MCU. Doesn't matter.
Okay, which one of these three would you? I mean, does anybody really care about Sentry though? Seriously, no,
not really.
Seriously.
Which is why we're moving on to more.
Right.
Who knows what this means?
So we're hoping for Nova, right? Everybody's hoping for Nova.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean,
what do you think she's going to do?
Unrelated.
Yeah, apparently unrelated to Natasha Romanoff, but I don't know if that just means she's not.
I think she's going to give them a bunch of movie to buy in to be a producer on a film, and that's probably about it.
Maybe.
I don't see her. I don't see her on the huge creative side of things, and I don't see her acting in anything else. Marvel
She's going to be
related.
the third assistant producer on something, so she can get her points back from Black Widow that she lost when they put it into fucking streaming. That's
But just being involved in the next Black Widow that doesn't involve Natasha.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're going to have to give her a movie.
I liked her.
I did too.
The sister, she was good.
Yeah.
And funny.
Aren't they all like the original stars, all kind of producers at this point? Maybe except for her, but
she was the first.
Robert Downey
actually.
was. But... Really?
Actually,
Downey was
I think
like a producer on him.
I think he just got like executive producer credit, which is just you get to throw your name on stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Scarlett Johansson as like an actress or an actor. She's good. I don't have a problem with her. I don't have a problem with her in the Marvel movies, but the other one, yeah. I don't know who that other lady is, but she.
What other lady?
Yeah, the sister.
Oh, Florence Pugh.
That's her fucking name.
Yeah, it's like
Excuse
P.
me.
I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Hey, it's 11
P-U-G-H.
minutes. I'm good. That's her name.
Yeah,
and she's an
Florence
actor.
Pugh.
Why would she change her
Actress.
name? Technically, they're all actors. There's no such thing. But okay. What do you mean? You don't think it's a weird name?
She's
Maybe,
British.
like JJ said, she's British. Maybe over there, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
They call elevators lifts.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Bangers and mash. I get it.
All right, more who knows what's going on news. Michael Keaton says he's doing Vulture stuff. I don't know.
Cool. I like him as a Vulture.
I did too, but I don't know what
I
it could
just
be.
like
for.
everything he did. Even Multiple Man, which was a terrible movie. He was good. Was he Mr. Dad? Or was that Hulk Hogan?
Oh, you meant multiplicity?
Multiplicity, yeah.
Yes.
He's Multiplicity.
The question is,
And he
so
was
what's
Mr. Mom, I think.
Yeah.
what's he shooting it for?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't know. Like, they're not going to be doing another Spidey movie already.
Yeah.
We already saw a cameo from Morbius, and that's supposed to have been done, so he's not going to do
Is
more.
he coming back in like one of the Sony movies?
When are they supposed to?
When are they supposed to be like Silk or something like that? I don't know.
When are they supposed to release this last movie?
Like a month. I mean, it's in the can. It's already out.
Yeah, you think they're just adding in a cutscene at the end? I don't know.
No, probably not.
Mr. Mom, Gung Ho. Yeah, Gung Ho is good. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Gung Ho. But, yeah, not that you're going to go find an ASM 2, but I figured I'd give it to you anyway. So, Vulture could be.
He does a good job as the Vulture.
Yeah, he is.
I'm usually not for bringing back actors and well-known actors for stuff, but in this case, Michael Keaton was the best Batman, and he's the best Vulture, so he can probably the best Spider-Man villain. So you can do just him and The Rock should be in a movie together.
Yeah, I'm up for it. Moving on.
Sinister
Rumor.
6. By the way, he'll be a Sinister 6. That's what he's probably shooting something for.
This is just a rumor that they're going to be doing a live-action Miles movie. I would assume that makes sense at some point, but who knows when.
These are those rumors that make me upset because it's like you say, "Oh, they're going to do a live-action Miles Morales movie," and then like 8 years from now, when it comes out, they're like, "Oh, I see, I was right. They were going to do a live-action." No, that doesn't count, man.
Did you hear the one that Lil Nas X is? And like, look, man, Lil Nas X is fine. I like his music. It's weird. He's a different type of dude, but whatever. But like, ain't no way Lil Nas X is.
It was also for like the worst. It's for like the worst reason. It's like, oh well, he took a picture with it Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I'm like,
yeah.
So that means he's going to be. We want him now as a star in a movie. I don't recall that being a stipulation for it.
All it takes. And you already know about this book too, so no news there.
Now, Dan the man, like the 3-year going on rumor. What's going on, Dan?
We're moving to the TV. CW.
Mm-hmm.
Look, they still have shows on the CW, and look, they got Poison Ivy, another Poison Ivy.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I told you I had to stretch for some of this news.
Huh?
Can't supervillains afford better apartments that don't have wood paneling on the walls?
Or better costumes?
What, you don't like the shoulder pads?
Yeah. Looks very 1980s.
Yep.
Like a David Bowie music video or something.
This looks like something that somebody shot, and the next thing you're gonna hear this type of music. Bow chicka bum bow. Bow chicka bum bow.
It's even in the right place with the wood paneling. It's like a casting room.
Hey, Batman. Like, what? Yes,
But 181, another 181 for you.
I will say this: I wish they would use her in something good.
Yeah,
because I like Poison Ivy as a villain. I think
Time out. Yeah. I thought I think they would do a good job too. But if you saw this, wouldn't you think it was like a weird version of a porno for Robin Hood? Like,
you know what it reminds me of? Remember in Zoolander, the Mugatu fashion line, Derelict.
what's that?
yeah, I got you. Yeah, well, it is what it is. That's what we got on TV these days.
Well, that's why nobody watches TV.
Yeah, which is why everything's going to streaming, and even the streaming services are not going to start fighting over content, I guess.
This is interesting, right? Because it seems like everybody used Hulu to try to get their streaming services going, right? Obviously, Disney won with that because then they got the most percentage for it. But like, do you think that everybody's going to start taking the Disney format and do adult content? And what I'm saying by adult content is like, like Hit Monkey, right?
Yeah.
We all saw some Hit Monkey, right? Y'all saw some Hit Monkey, huh? You're
We'll
gonna do that on Hulu, and you're gonna do like Spidey Kids and Friends on your regular, or like a Peacock, whatever Peacock owns. What's Peacock own?
NBC.
What's NBC?
Yeah, what do they own? Some like Seinfelds or some Friends
and
or
Universal.
something.
Universal.
Okay. What my point is, that bullshit gets put on like Peacock, and then whatever killing stuff they can do on.
Yeah, you also get WWE on Peacock.
I think a lot of it, what they're probably going to do with, like, when they say this, I assume they mean like their older content. They'll probably pull whatever they have older.
Yeah, they're going to pull. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to pull
Like,
the older shows.
The Office or something. I don't know what streams on
Oh,
Hulu
there you
because I
go.
don't
That's
use Hulu.
Yeah, so they're going to take it back, so people will have more of a reason to go to Peacock.
But at a point, if you're Disney, don't you just go, you know what, guys, this really is not working here. X amount of, they have to have some type of agreement where they get more of a payout from everybody else, but if people aren't putting in quality content that people are actually watching, right? Like, eventually you'd figure the rest of the partners in this can just be like, okay, you're out. We're doing a buyout. And then that'd be super crazy, dude. If like Disney, this whole thing worked out so well that all of a sudden you got Disney Plus up and off the ground, and you got Fox, and I mean, that's what the whole Fox deal was. You got 50% of Hulu or whatever, you know what I mean? So then after that, you just kick everybody out of Hulu. So you got Hulu pretty much for free, and you got that to get your Disney Plus, your streaming service, out faster than anybody else too. So holy shit, that would be cool. Hey, what's going on, Obi the Gray? I mean, I don't know, man. Buy more Disney stock. That's all I'm going to say. Don't do it. Hey, I'm not giving you financial advice. Caveat: this show doesn't give people financial advice. Buy some more Disney.
No,
stock.
we do not.
No, we don't. All right.
Mass Effect. They might be doing something over at Amazon. I don't know. It was a cool game. I didn't.
Who got the? It's Paramount, right? That has the Halo show.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The same.
That was Universal. Or was it? Yeah.
I thought it was Paramount, but
you're right.
I don't know.
I think it's Paramount because it's one of those ones I don't have. It's a service I don't have right now.
Yeah.
That's one of the few.
We'll see how this goes. I mean, Arcadia is still a hit and a home run. We got they're bringing back Resident Evil, which is looking good. I mean, it makes sense sending them to streaming services because a lot of these video gamers are streaming and watching streams anyway, so why not? Yeah. And then they love to talk.
I don't know. The only thing about this one is I don't know how well it'll hit because the series didn't exactly end on a high note for a lot of people.
So when this becomes the first like bomb, does that mean they're gonna start taking? Because like if you look at development, like everybody after Arcadia is trying to do like they're trying to whatever property.
The League of Legends, the Arcane,
Arcane, yeah, Arcania, whatever it is, Arcane. They're trying to get out.
Well, just so people know what you're talking about.
League of Legends.
They might be looking things up.
Like the League of Legends video game show, which is like it's a smash hit, like ridiculously smash hit. Do you think that when we see our first bomb, which we're gonna see a bomb, like Halo, it doesn't matter. Like Halo could put out crap and people will suck it up, right?
Well, I think that has potential to bomb. I think to a degree.
Halo.
Possible.
Now with how Infinity's doing,
you look at how long that was stuck in development hell for so long. I mean,
I think Affinity is working. Yeah, I get it, but I think like the Infinity game is doing so well right now, and content creation's doing so well on it, and everybody's putting their horses behind that there's a point where you get behind shit just because you're behind it, and you feel like you can't ever criticize it, because if you criticize it, then everybody calls you a hater. Like, you must not like Halo because you didn't like the show. And I feel like right now, by the time that drops, Halo's going to have that full engine going forward. You know what I mean? It's like, when people are like, Iron Man 2 was a great movie. No, it was a piece of shit. But you couldn't say that, because if you said it, then, oh, you hate Marvel, you're a Marvel. What do you know? Why don't you go watch some DC? You know what I mean? Like, you couldn't say that then. So it's kind of like the same thing I think is going to happen with Halo, is where, like,
I see what you're saying, but
you see what I'm saying?
It's still such a long layoff. Like, I don't know.
For Halo? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, when was the last time Halo was really a thing?
But right now, it's huge.
Yeah.
Is it?
They dropped Infinity. Oh, dude. They dropped Infinity, and it's like not just huge, it's collapsing the COD league almost. So the COD league.
It doesn't help that Call of Duty sucks now, but
okay. Well, you can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want, but it's collapsing.
They're looking for other avenues. Players.
Okay, COD League sucks, but Warzone's making. I mean, look, there was just like, what was it, $100 million prize pool in the last Warzone thing, and the guy who won it, he played COD last season, and he made more in that one tournament than he won in all COD or made in all COD. So yeah, COD League sucks. But with that being said, that doesn't mean that Halo was going to be this big jump. Like they're going to collapse COD. I mean, COD's going to collapse. Call of Duty, for those people that don't know COD. Call of Duty used to be like one of the biggest leagues.
I was about to ask you about Halibut next.
Yeah, and I think I don't know what JJ's opinion on it, but I would be surprised if COD doesn't do something that, like, because Vanguard sucks.
That's what I'm saying. They have to do.
Vanguard sucks. So like, everybody's jumping ship, and it looks like they're jumping to Halo, but they're excited because that's what they grew up playing. They grew up playing Halo. So now all these guys that are in their 30s. And even the guys in the 40s can go back. Well, if you're in your 40s, you're doing Warzone. But if you're in your 20s or 30s, you can go back and play Halo now. So they're all jacked up and ready to go. Okay.
Yeah. Well, maybe somebody will go back to Mass Effect. And then there's that Dark Horse run, too.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Sorry. That was a Mass Effect on how this is going to be terrible. But okay. Yep. Good stuff.
Well, speaking of the other popular games out there, rumor, Matrix Fortnite crossover of some kind coming next month.
We're doing fish jokes.
Have you seen the Matrix Resurrection TV spot? I didn't see that till today, but
you like it?
Doesn't look good.
No, look good. No, it's washed as shit. That's what I was saying. This shit is washed, as the kids would say. And please cancel.
I'm going to watch it before you get home when it comes out,
before they ruin Keanu. Speaking of old people, how old is the lady that's next to Keanu Reeves? She's like 92. All right, next up.
Leave Carrie Ann Moss alone.
Yeah, how old's Carrie Ann Moss? She's like 90.
What's with 90? You got 90 stuck in your head.
Well, no, she is.
Everybody's 90.
Because these are all people that were like 50 in the 90s. So go ahead.
But the 90s weren't 40 years ago.
They are now. Go.
20 to 30-ish. All right, we're going to jump to one real quick toy thing. There wasn't a lot for toys either, but we got some more Thundercats from this.
Thunder.
You know.
Wait, what did they?
The expensive
oh my God! What? Wait, what?
What?
This is what they did. Why?
Well, this is Wave 5. They've already run through most of the characters, so now they're redoing these. These are all expensive too. These are like $50 like things.
No, pass. This is what they're supposed to look like now.
I guess.
I didn't recognize the guy on the far left. Should I know who that is?
The hammer. His hand was a lot bigger in the original toy. Hammer hand, maybe. Something on the nose like that.
It's weird that he has like a Terminator 2 shotgun thing going on there.
Even what's his name's a claw arm looks ridiculous.
Yeah, a little bit.
None of this looks good.
But that's it. That's all I really had as far as toys go. But I do have some sneakers.
Do.
Got some Sarlacc Pit Boba Fett's.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Dom might have shared this in our Star Wars little chat thing, but kind of cool. Little tentacles coming out on the back. Probably not going to buy them, but it's still fun to look at this stuff.
No.
Next up, how about some South Park? Huh? Oh my God, they killed Kenny's. Come on. You don't want to get these?
Dude, I know you love this segment, but I'm just like, how much bullshit can we make? This is just some bullshit.
Look, we got the little, like it's all sewn up, his coat. All fuzzy on the inside.
Looks like you stitched your own shoe together.
Yeah, well, we had to do that to Kenny.
It's part of Shuarella.
Oh, Sneakerella.
I might consider them if there were Mysterion sneakers.
Were you more of a Kyle fan? Well, then you can get the Kyles.
Those just look like regular Adidas.
They kind of do. What the orange with the green jacket. You got the little hood, I guess. I don't know, but these are things that they're making, and I think they're amusing.
Who thinks these are amusing?
I do.
Oh, okay.
All right, some Pokemon Converse then. Now am I speaking your language?
Those are actually cool. I'll get them for the kids, I guess.
Well, they got a few different versions. You got the old school Chucks, then you can go with the kid style if you want the little Pikachu shoes for your kids.
Oh no, please.
I have some Simpsons Chuck Taylor sneakers.
Yeah, get Jigglypuffs. Yeah, girls can get some too.
There you go.
Or you can color your own. I think these are the ones where you can get a marker and color your own shoes. I don't know why anybody would really want to do that, but apparently you can.
Hey Pete, I got some breaking news for you. I sent it to your Hangout real quickly. Forgot to send you that picture. If you could pull it up, I'll tell you. But when we're done, right at the end of the news.
Okay. Well, here I'll let you guys discuss this while I look at it. Then.
Okay.
We got some con dates.
Nice.
For next year.
Awesome.
Except they don't move them.
WonderCon and San Diego.
Okay. San Diego Con and WonderCon. Wait, you got to hit the date thing.
There you go. WonderCon. I don't know. It's all washed out because it was white text. WonderCon April. San Diego in July.
All right, back to normal. Everything looks like it's going to go back to normal, so that's good. Yeah. We get all our normal stuff back, which will be fun. That's going to be good. On other news, I was in Targets just real quickly for those people who have kids or those people who've been shopping at Targets. Do you know this that I found out? One, I found out that I'm really old and really cheap, which is nice. So, like, if you bought anything pretty much from the middle of October till now, they're doing sales like every single day at Target. And it's usually like these 3-day sales. And if you go into the Target and you have the receipt or your credit card receipt or whatever, and the price is cheaper, I went in the other day, was like, hey, I bought these 2 things, got $121 back. Just showed them a receipt. Didn't have to take things in or nothing. One of them was like, I can't say what they are just in case, but like one of them was an item that was more than half off because it was like a Black Friday sale. Like 75% off. So like, ooh, okay, cool. And the other one was like $50 off of like a $250 thing. So like, just make sure you're checking receipt, make sure you're keeping that, make sure that from now on. I didn't know that was the policy. However, I also know this, they're having a hard time with their policy. If you buy stuff online, they are not letting you return it into stores unless you throw a hissy fit like a little child, which I will not do because it's the holiday. And I'm not saying that because they should do it, but they don't tell anybody that when you're buying online, you have to read the fine print. You have to return the stuff to the online dealer or online somehow, or get your discount through online. I don't know. That's weird. I don't do that. So I buy in person. So it's good to buy in person. And then do you have that picture, Pete?
Oh, you need what? You could have put it in here.
How do I don't know how to do it without showing everybody the Hangout.
I'll have to go grab it then.
So then there was something else while I was at the Target shopping. I found these in Targets. And let me tell you real quickly in the news that these are making it onto Target shelves, but they won't let you buy them. And if you go into self-scan and have your little kids scan them, what will happen is an alarm will go off. And then they'll ask for a manager to come over because you set the alarm off at self-scan. And then when they say, what happens? I don't know, maybe my kids scanned something twice. So they call over the manager, and then the manager will say, you can't buy that. Huh?
Why won't they let you buy it?
I'll tell you why. You can't buy these. And when you say, okay, and then they'll start grilling you on where you found them. And you say in the toy section. And then they say, where in the toy section? You say, in the toy section. Like, it's a toy section. I mean, I don't.
Where do you think I found it? Do you think I brought it from home so I could?
Did you find them in a box? No, I didn't find them in a box. Why are you grilling me in front of my kid? Like, and then you got, is this the only one you have? No, I got 3 other sons. So I got 3 more of these. So I found these Spider-Man Miles is, and I hit up our friend Dave. You guys have seen his toy collection before, and we go over there and shoot stuff all the time. So I was like, hey, Dave, this Target, it's stacked. By the way, I should have shot up a little bit because it actually gave the price, the name, and the UPC code up on top of it, right? This is where this thing was. There's 5 of them. Dave goes, can you grab me 4? I said, well, I've only got one kid with me, but, he's got 3 brothers, right? So we'll buy 4. And he says, cool. Well, it turns out these aren't supposed to be on sale till 12/4, December 4th.
Okay.
But, so they're giving me the what's what with, well, what box did you take them out of? Where'd you get it? I'm like, I get that people do dirty things, but, at this point, it's on the shelf. You guys have your UPC code on there. And honestly, we were buying Christmas presents, so I wasn't trying to get in a fight with my youngest at the store. But if you see these, try to buy them, I guess. But they probably ain't going to let you unless you want to throw a hissy fit. So
be ready for a battle.
Yeah, be ready for battle. If they have that toy Astro, be ready for. Just tell them it's already up there and priced. So I think they technically have to sell it to you because it's priced and it's up there. But they definitely, bells and whistles were going off. They were really. I'm not a lawyer. Don't take my advice on that at all. All right, so that was news. Those are actually showing up, and I actually saw other people see it on Target too. So the toy videos are going around with it. What else do we got here?
Just a couple of quick hit things from comics that came out today, even though I didn't make it to the store. Apparently, in the latest issue of X-Men, a big secret's about to be revealed. Tying into today's topic, Ben Urich might be breaking the story of how mutants basically can't die. Sure, it'd be a big story, I guess, in the fictional Marvel universe if you find out what we already knew as readers. That
as a reader, I've known that forever.
Yeah,
they keep bringing them back all the time.
But it is what it is. So
there's that front lines. Yep.
And then we have a new catchphrase. I don't know. Apparently, this also made news. I was on comic book, resources. I don't know. One of those sites flipping through, looking for some interesting articles that they thought were newsworthy. And apparently a new catchphrase for the Avengers. Avengers Engage, which is not even alliterative. So, I don't know. It's not going to catch on, I don't think.
This will change everything. Who cares?
Exactly.
Nobody reads Avengers anyways. Who cares?
That's it.
All right. Can I hear an X teaser that doesn't say, and this will change everything? No, that's how it always is. We're gonna remove that because all of a sudden we went to videos somehow.
Oh, that's because I clicking to get rid of this.
All right.
Clicked into that.
We do have some videos. All right,
that's what I was trying to do.
So, what was next on the lineup? Oh, we're gonna talk streams. Are we gonna talk streams? What time is it? Yeah, let's talk streaming news. Let's see what's going on because there was a lot of stuff that popped up, including Hawkeye.
It's not so much the news, I guess, and it's just more of all the damn shows that came
all the
out.
shows. How many shows, JJ? How many shows did you get to watch? Did you watch anything? Did you watch any Hit Monkey?
I only watched one episode of Hit Monkey, so I'm not very far into that.
That's okay.
And I watched.
I'm only 3 in.
I watched Cowboy Bebop, almost all of Cowboy Bebop, not quite all of it. I think I'm like
only got
8.
So good.
And I didn't get to watch Hawkeye, unfortunately. I didn't get to watch much today, but that's gonna be my football for tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, it was okay, man. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
Well, here,
so what they released two? They released 2 of the Hawkeye. Let's see what they released here, Pete.
Yeah,
2.
We did the 2.
Yeah.
Here, let me do
2,
this first.
1 and 2, I think, and then
ready?
1 per week going forward.
Cool.
Nope. Push it forward again. You dropped it off. Hold on. Let me do it.
I just clicked it.
Oh, and it didn't work. Oh, okay.
No, that's not what I was trying to click. I was trying to.
Your taste is terrible, Astro Wizard. It's absolutely horrible. You should go take a test because maybe you've lost smell and taste.
I did like the first episode of it.
No, look, I never watched the anime. So, all right, Pete, what do we have for this though? So we can get into it. So,
all right, yeah. So first up, I did them in order of how they were basically released. So I started us off with.
I did watch
Hit Monkey.
I did watch an episode of the other Jeremy Renner show.
Oh, did you?
Mayor of Kingstown or whatever.
I didn't make it to that one.
So I watched 3 episodes of Hit Monkey, and then I watched all of
Cowboy
Cowboy Bebop, and then I tried to watch Hit Monkey again, and I was like, Episode 4 is kind of boring. But that's my fault. I don't think I should have done that. But with that being said, I liked the first 3 episodes. When I watched them first, I was like, oh, this is different. It's not as crazy as I thought it was going to be. And kind of funny. Like, it was good. You know what I mean? Like, what'd you expect? I mean, it's a Hitman monkey. Like, it pretty true to it.
I only watched
one
episode, but it kind of had the feel that I expected it to have going in.
Yeah.
So far.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I can't judge it very well off that one. But.
I thought at first that was the guy that played Archer. It has a very good Archer.
It has the Archer vibe.
It has an Archer vibe, which I love Archer. So like, yeah, I mean, if you've ever watched the Tech Show before, me and Pete always make references to, well, not always, we make a bunch of references to the Archer show. So
I love Archer.
I like that. I thought it was good.
But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Kind of a weird. If you only watch the first episode too, it's a little weird when you just watch that because it's kind of the setup episode. As weird as that is,
there's a lot of exposition or whatever you would call it.
Yeah. So I mean, not that it doesn't. It's slow in any way, but it does kind of pick up a little bit in the next couple, as far as the monkey
never seen Archer
goes.
Oh my god,
I've never seen Archer.
That's Stick Boy. Are you an American?
Go start streaming Archer and then come back and watch all these other shows.
Yeah.
You won't want to. But, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you got a ghost hitman and a monkey hanging out together. It's like a weird Archer touch of Venture Brothers, I guess. Yeah. And just like a little odd couple kind of situation.
It's good, though. I mean, I'm going to watch the rest of it. The suit thing's funny.
But, yeah. I don't know. It's entertaining. I'm going to try to finish it. I mean, they're only like 20 minutes each. There's like 10 of them, so you can.
Overall, I mean, honestly, like I like that they're doing it. I like that they're doing it on Hulu, and I like that it's very awkward seeing Marvel and then seeing like this. Yeah, you know what I mean? Because it's not something you think Marvel, like everybody's like, oh well, yeah, no, it's not even Deadpool. This is like next level stuff. They did a great job with it. So
yeah, this is not for kids at all. So keep that in mind. So that was the first one that dropped out there, and then we had
Archer wasn't about
our favorite, Cowboy Bebop.
You know why? Because it reminds me. I was thinking about this. Dang it! I forgot what was the one where they were in space and they did the show and then it got can't. Yeah, Firefly. Thank you. It reminded me of a combination. See, he knows. JJ. Okay, JJ. What was I gonna say?
No,
combination.
I nodded. I said Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly and
it's a western in space.
Yeah. It's a little bit of that, and then kind of remind me a little bit of the either early when Tarantino was doing stuff with what's his name, the guy that's doing
Robert Rodriguez.
Robert Rodriguez. So it reminded me either early Tarantino, Robert Rodriguez, or later on just Rodriguez stuff. So, which I like, and then so yeah, this is in my wheelhouse. This is exactly what I like.
I was into it,
and
but again,
plus Harold from Harold and Kumar's in it, so it's over.
It also had a touch of it. Maybe it reminded me a little bit of that Netflix show Altered Carbon. I don't know if anybody else watched it, but I only watched the first season of that one. Mm-hmm. But it kind of had that weird kind of vibe too, a little bit
noir space.
Yeah,
feel. Blade Runner style kind of.
Yeah, you get that neon kind of vibe.
My problem is I'm tainted. So when it comes to anime, this is. If everybody ever asks, how do I watch anime? How do I get anime? This is the anime series I always recommend. It's the first adult anime series, at least, that I really enjoyed, like all the way through and loved. So I'm tainted coming into it that I think you have...
Go back one.
Without that, you have a better perspective not having watched the anime of liking the show than you do if you did really love and watch the anime. Because there's a lot of stuff similar, but there's also a lot of stuff they change, even narratively. That really kind of is rankled me a little bit, and it's not just the characters and the action. I had a little bit of trouble with the action just because, like, for instance, Spike in the anime is like mid-20s and John Cho is like 50. So, and it looked like he was 50 doing some of the stunts. So, I mean, it is what it is. But
yeah, I could get that. Like the girl too there, obviously from the anime, looks like she might have been a little bit more loopy and a little bit more of a. Like a streetwalker.
He got himself in shape. He's doing the Bruce Lee thing on the stick man.
I mean, I'm not saying they did a terrible job, but I don't know. Just didn't have the same feel for a lot of the stuff. But.
The acting, I think, was supposed to. I think the acting Astro Wizard saying the acting was terrible, but I don't. I think that's how it was supposed to. Like in that,
It's supposed
genre,
to be a little campy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be campy, and it was like,
melodramatic.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, you think Firefly would like the act? If you think the acting was bad here, then don't watch Firefly. You know what I mean? Or don't watch a lot of the Tarantino, Rodriguez stuff. Because
I have to say one thing though, for an anime adaptation, like the acting and all this, and it was actually quite good. Because usually adaptations of anime are terrible.
Yeah.
So.
Well, because a lot of the source material, you can't really adapt it like one for one. Making these weird exclamation faces and stuff. Like,
do we know how it did? Like, how did the rankings go on this? I think I would imagine pretty well.
I haven't looked at actual numbers. I mean, they put a lot of marketing effort into it. I imagine it did fairly well.
Still in top 10, and it's set up for season 2. Obviously, if you it's set up for season 2. Let's put it that way. Before
that's not ruining anything. I haven't watched. Again, I only watched one. But...
I almost watched it.
I'm not all the way through it yet, but I haven't.
How?
I have fears about season 2 because I only watched like 7 or 8 episodes.
No, how does he love Firefly and hate the acting here? I don't understand that. Like, I can't.
But Firefly took a lot of its inspiration from like anime shows like this, and if you've ever seen one called Outlaw Star, which is incredibly similar.
No, never watched any anime. So,
but that's where Firefly comes from.
Well, that's
a lot of the inspiration.
Right. So, I mean, but that's exactly when I was watching this, I was like, oh man, this is like Rodriguez and Firefly mixed together, like kind of good. But okay. I mean, hey, we can all different opinions.
That was Friday. That was last Friday. We got that. The same day that we also got Wheel of Time. And I'm also giving you comics, with these series too, just so you guys are aware of, I guess, firsts. I watched one of these today. Finally got around to it.
This is one where I want to sit down and I want to watch them all, so I haven't started it yet.
It started slow. Like at first, I'm like, all right, there's a lot of setup, a lot of exposition there, world building after all. But
have you ever read the books?
I did not. So that's why I don't know what it's
slog. I mean, they're good books and they're filled with a lot of action and stuff, but like they're also a slog. It's like reading the Fire and Ice, the Game of Thrones books. Like there's a lot of character development and exposition in there to get through.
Those books, though, he gets on such tangents.
Yeah.
Where he'll just talk like seems like 100 pages about characters that are just gonna die anyway. It's like, why did I just spend 4 chapters on these guys? Anyway.
Your problem is you want the bad guy to
slow
be
to start.
Astro. Oh, sorry. Just real quickly, because the chat's a little slow. So Astro's asking. So you wanted the bad guy to be better. That was your whole problem with the TV show, was that you thought that the Vengeance character was.
That was one of my problems with it.
Really? Because I talked to Sam, and because I was seeing if he wanted to talk about this, and he was like, no, he actually liked the part with him and the girl, but he watched the whole thing too. And like, I don't know if you're at 8, maybe it gets a little better into in the last 2. I don't know. I thought, whatever. I didn't.
We can come back to it. No, I still gotta watch more.
All right, let's finish this up. Astro, we'll continue the conversation later. Yes. Okay.
We come back to that series. I want to talk it because again, I liked what I saw. So
we'll talk about
next episode. I just got to go back and watch them.
We'll talk about. Okay, cool. So this looks like we're at a Renaissance festival. Is that what it was like watching this?
Right at the start, but it does pick up once these creatures show up. Then I'm like, oh, all right. Then it got lively all of a sudden.
And JJ, you said really reading this was boring as shit.
No, they're good books.
Oh, really?
Especially the first couple. There's a lot of exposition and a lot of character development. So don't expect like wall to wall action. Is my point. Mm-hmm. It's building a world more or less, is what it is. So it takes a build up to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, but once these dudes show up at the end, and then you're getting some battles. I mean, they put some money in. The budget was decent. Like the special effects were well done. It was doesn't seem like overdone. It was pretty good. All in all, like once I got through to the end, so I'm excited again to get to see episode 2 for this, but only got through the 1.
All right, I'll try to watch that by next week. What's that on again?
This is Amazon.
Oh, I don't have that.
Which I want to know, how does Amazon have the money to do this in Lord of the Rings? Like they're going to be
Amazon,
millions of dollars in debt developing those shows.
Amazon.
I know.
This is nothing.
Yeah.
They don't care. But it's interesting though. So that was Friday, and then Tuesday. This is one I did not get to yet. I tried to squeeze at least the first episode in, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I'll get to. We could do that next week too.
Yeah, because I think there's only going to be another 4 or something.
Mm-hmm.
I can get through them. I just didn't have time from yesterday because this came out yesterday. This was a Tuesday release, so.
Is that the same team as the last? I assume and everything.
Yeah. I assume it's just a carry-on.
Yeah, I'm just assuming, but I think we're getting He-Man back, right?
Oh, good, because everybody cried
Skeletor.
about that and thought we'd never get him back. Which,
yeah. Oh my God, this show is not for me, not my He-Man.
It's called He-Man. He's not even there. Okay, all right. Well, he's back.
Oh, you said you don't watch any anime. What do you think this is?
Well, yeah, no, not purposely. I watch anime. I've watched some weird anime, like all Japanese, where you can't understand what they're saying, and they eat little children and stuff and poop out gold. But like, I don't know, man. Man. I mean, like, I haven't seen like the good, like the ones that everybody raves about all the time. It's not a knock on anime. It's just I really need to watch sitcoms either, bro. And then I watch Big Bang Theory. So
why I really need to watch this because I haven't. I would love Castlevania.
Yeah, Castlevania was good.
I mean, did you like? I mean, there's some insight. I liked it because of the inside jokes that they were telling. Like Moss Man was actually in the show, and then they like, oh, you smell like there's a lot of funny like little things they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't take it too seriously.
No. So that was yesterday, and then of course today was Hawkeye.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody. I did watch both. Not really.
All three of those characters show up in the first episode.
They do.
Mm-hmm. And they do. Did you watch this, JJ? The first episode?
No.
Yeah, it's okay. Like it's okay. Yeah.
And most of it is stuff that you've seen in the trailer. Like it's kind of a lot of the.
I had somebody spoil the beginning of it for me already, so that was good.
What does that mean?
Not here. Like I don't want to spoil it for anyone else.
Oh, the opening.
I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah, I won't say anymore.
Yeah, don't worry about it. But it was all right. But yeah, it wasn't like.
I think everything you expect to happen shows up, and there's one character that's there that maybe you didn't know was going to show up and showed up.
Yeah. From what I've heard about it, a lot of it looks like it's going to be like about like a reckoning, I guess, from his past.
Yeah.
Between what in-game and or those 5 years, I guess, where everybody's wiped out between what was it, initiation or whatever it was between that and in-game.
Oh, Infinity War, and then
yes, Infinity War.
Yeah. A lot of people showed up, but there was a lot of people I think that people knew was going to show up, right, Joe? I mean, there was one that I think that showed up that was kind of a surprise, I guess. But
yeah, whatever. I think it was just more the positioning of how his character was.
I do like. I'm spoiling one thing on the toilet. It said Thanos was right.
Oh, in the urinal. Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Well, yeah. He kind of like that's kind of funny because a lot of people have all debated that since the snap, right? Like in IRL, like, oh, but you know what? He wasn't a bad guy, was he? And it's kind of funny that they like put that little bit on the urinal as like graffiti, I guess. Oops, sorry, spoiler alert.
Yeah, no, that was a spoiler. Well, you spoiled a joke.
It was a spoiler for an Easter egg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Didn't expect them so early. Okay, yeah, they're all expected. Yeah, they get them all out of the way real quickly. Real quickly.
Well, yeah, I mean, 6 or 8? How many episodes?
Yeah, 8, I think.
8. I mean, you got to move pretty quick.
Like the first episode, any spec book that you possibly could have had, the first episode, they're all there. And all of them, I'd have to say, were done pretty well. So, I mean, is it spoiling if you look up the IMDb and see who showed up?
No,
because, like,
they didn't show everybody who knows coming to the show.
No, well, the second episode from like here shows a lot of the other.
No, but not even that. Because
okay, well, we'll stop. We'll talk about it next week. We'll go through 2. Well, that's what we'll do. We'll go through 2 each week. So next week, be ready for Hawkeye Talk 1 and 2, so we don't spoil it for you guys. And then we'll always be 1 week behind on Hawkeye. And we're going to finish up Cowboy Bebop, and we'll have some He-Man stuff. Because, there's nothing like spending time for the holidays when you have your nose buried in the iPad watching Disney Plus. And
yeah, dude, I'm telling you, there's too many shows.
When your family wants to talk about whatever their opinion is on something that you just don't like, it's okay. Hey, tune in to Rennavision because we're going to have shows still going on all week long. And then when you're done with Rennavision, go over to your local Netflix and whatever and just put it in there too. All right? Make sure you give us.
Yeah, I'll still have Dollar Bin digging up tomorrow, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We got content for days.
Scare you off. I'll still have a video up.
Absolutely. So, we'll still have stuff up there for you. We got all good stuff. And But before we get into that, I don't know. It's kind of getting to the point where we might not be waiting for our person anymore. We might get into some.
Well, what did you want to do next?
List. I guess we could start tier list, and then if we stop, we stop, and then if we don't, we don't. And we'll get into the break pack after that. I do have some comics, but I'll talk about those that I pulled at the end. I don't have anything that interesting. I got some fun.
What, like pickups?
Yeah, I was made fun of by my partner at the show because he was making fun of what I was picking up. But
the stuff you were buying.
It wasn't. The only reason I was buying it. And this is interesting. I saw something that was very confusing. And it said 50% off price, and you're like, you know this thing, right? Like they price it twice times eBay, and then you go and it's 50% off that. Wasn't the case actually. It was like 50% off of like the price, the lowest price of the book. So if it was priced outside, or if it was cover price, it was 50% off. So I bought some junk for like, I mean, I literally bought like 100 books for like $20, and some of them like don't make a lot of sense, but like some of them do. Like I bought this. Okay, here, perfect.
You might as well. You're telling the story without showing the product.
Perfect example. I bought this because me and you like this book.
Oh, Madrox.
Yeah. But then I bought like
Go ahead.
this. But then I bought like this for the kids for like $0.25. You know what I mean? But I also like that. And this one, like it's $1 book, but technically it was 50 cents. You know, first Maddie Pryor as what's her name, and they got the baby name.
Goblin Queen.
And then because I hate both these, because I hate the artist in this one, but we just talked about it the other day. And then, like I said, like that's 60 cents. Because Mr. Negative, this is his first series. I mean, it was 50 cents. You know, then I got some Ghost Riders for like 60 cents. And this is a Kubrick one with what's his Nightmare.
There's something in there in that one.
Yep, there is. I mean, for 60 cents, you know what I mean? And then you know how I get like these McFarlane covers cheap. Well, these were all 60 cents. So, and this, I don't know why. Well, I know I buy this because I really got like 6 shark books that John Z doesn't have, and I always keep telling him I'm going to send it to him. But then I got the Jaws cover from Craven, and I think this was like 50 cents. So, okay, there's that. The Connecting for Thunderbolts, that was 50 cents. But just all these were around 50 cents or less, pretty much 60 cents or less. So there we go. Damage Control. This was probably the best. This was arguably, I was yelled that this was the best book I bought. Like, why are you buying all this other crap? This is the best book you bought. Here you go. And it's
that is a good one.
Chicken Raven.
Craven.
Yeah, Craven. Yeah, Craven the Craven. So that was, I don't even know, like 55 cents.
Yeah, I always look for that one with the dollar bins, but it's not always easy to find them.
No, 55. Yeah, Vengeance.
Or whatever
it's Snowfall cover or whatever. It's a snow whatever cover. Yep. Another McFarlane there. And then the Hobgoblin, McFarlane, 2 of the Ghost Rider McFarlanes. This Chromium Goldness of Ravager number 1, 2099. and then since I was there, I might as well have bought Punisher.
I get some blue foil while you're at it.
Yeah, I got some Kanans pretty cheap, but they aren't good ones. So I got 3 and 7, which is just fillers.
I always buy those. I love those Mark Brooks covers.
Yeah, and then since I'm going, I did pick this up. It's the Toys R Us limited edition X-Men number 1. Because X-Men's kind of hot, but that was expensive. That was a whole 75 cents, guys. 75
cents in the bank.
I know. Well, because then, you get
high roller there.
This con was probably arguably one of the worst cons I've been to in a long time. So, and then I just bought some other junk. This one was priced at 25 cents. So then like half of 25 cents. I got it for.
How did he charge you 12.5 cents?
They did it on a phone calculator. It was a she, not a he.
Do you round up or round down?
I actually like this Daredevil portion of the series, so I don't know, man. I didn't ask. Like I said, I think I paid like $40 for the whole 100 books or something, $20. I can't remember what it was. But I always get X-Men Primes because I don't know why, but I keep putting them together.
I don't know
either.
either.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that one, I don't know why you would get that one.
I get both Omegas and Primes. Actually, Primes do pretty good.
Old school Power Rangers.
Yeah, some old school Power Rangers. But, it was, I think that was my most expensive book because it was $1 for that book.
Is that Harris? Who did that? run? Was that Harris?
Hamilton, you mean?
Hamilton.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was that power, and then there's more. There's like some Spider Island stuff, and like it was all cheap though. I mean, if you're gonna do it, I pulled my headset out again.
It's all right. We can still hear you.
I can't go through the rest of the pile because this isn't even good for TV. But then like Spider-Verse and Spider Island pre's and stuff like that. So a bunch of Spider stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was a terrible show. It was horrible. The show was horrible.
It our 2 weeks of talking about Spider-Man books that
it did?
You.
It was actually the Maddox Multiple Man #1. I saw that and I reread this. I was like, why? These are the most weird way of doing stuff. And then I saw that book in there and I was like, why? And I was filming and I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't say half off the mark price. That says half off the cover price. Isn't that book like 50 cents then? And it's like 60 cents. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll take it. And then I shut off the camera and then didn't turn it back on. So, all right. All right. So what do we have next up is...
It's up to you. We can either do tier, variants, or
we
cards.
could just do card. Do you want to do cards first? Because it's going to be just us three. And then, or do you want to do tier first? Let's do tier first, then we'll do cards. Let's do cards.
All right. Well, just to also let the...
Wait, what?
For you guys sticking around in the chat, if you want some cards...
Ooh, yeah, we're going to give away some cards.
Away.
Yes, we're going to give some cards away. Our special guest had a family problem, so he's not going to be able to make it.
Yeah.
All right.
So just to tease it for later, we got the cards sitting right here.
Marvel's Agents.
There's a coin maybe in there.
Whatever's in the packs.
But we're going to have a giveaway on those. So we're going to give those away. But we didn't advertise it because we just want to kind of give it to our regulars. So.
Yeah, whoever's here. We want to give it to whoever's here. I'll throw up some couple of easy trivia questions related to Daredevil.
Thanksgiving dinner.
And then whoever's the first to answer, I don't even care if you Google it. Whoever's the first to answer in the chat will get the contents of the pack we were to open at that time.
Yeah. I mean, within reason. Like, don't take like 30 minutes to Google it. You got to be fast at the Google.
Well, if you take 30 minutes, I'm sure somebody else is going to be fast.
5 seconds.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. Okay.
You're listing it then?
Let's tier list it real quick. JJ, you tier listing? You know, yeah. JJ's a Daredevil expert from what I hear. He
totally
said. JJ's like, Daredevil, that's my jizzy jams.
I know. All things Daredevil related.
I actually am surprised still at how, like, Daredevil was well received, the last version of it, the TV show. But I think it was like pre-pandemic, so they didn't get to pull that shit up.
You think that was so popular too because it was the benefit of being first in those Netflix shows? Because it never seemed like the second season, all that never seemed to get the amount of hype that the first did.
Hey, Moonlit Comics, happy Thanksgiving to you too. Yeah, I guess.
Now that you say it like that,
I just was surprised, like, still to see. Well, then, I mean, one finally took off, but when you think about Silver Age and like #1 reason, I mean, this is gonna sound stupid, but like reasonably, when you think of Silver Age superheroes from, like, go look at after we're done going through these keys, go look at some of the prices and how some of the stuff is weird on some of these books because it doesn't add up. Like, even like how variant second, we'll get into it. All right, let's get into the books. We'll get into it when we get into the books. All right, 2020.
I just named it.
2020 year of the box. The Marvel stuff's 2020, so we'll be opening it later. Looking forward to this. I recently started my DD collection with. Okay, cool, man. Good. So we're not going to do a ton of. We kind of just have a couple Millers in there, like the Key Miller. We wanted to do it either as Miller as a whole run, but then there's some other ones we had to pull out, so we just kind of did #1.
Yeah, threw some in there. There's a lot of Daredevil books. I mean, he's been around a while, so
yeah. So actually, let's start off with that then, since he brought it up. Let's do a little bit of first. That's a great book to start off on. First Miller, right? 58. You have these listed as.
I got them numbered.
All right. Yep. First Miller. Death of Deathstalker.
Yes.
Which is interesting because of Deathstalker. Because there's like Deathstalker's kind of cool. And 3 people and a long line. I think they took one of the classic, like what are groups of villains called?
Rogues.
Yeah, Rogue Gallery.
Rogues Gallery.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they ended up making that because didn't they make a girl Deathstalker either way? Anyways, 158 is the first one. Now this wasn't his first solo credit, but this was his first part with the old Daredevils there, and he gets to kill off a main old school Villain. What do we have there? Is it? That's not definitely not S tier. I think it's probably like B, right?
I'm in a
We'll let
B.
Late Night say. Late Night. What do you think of that one? Late Night. Give us a look on that. 158. What got me started? Oh wow! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Yeah, I think that was Miller's where a lot of people
James. Oh, nice new picture, James.
kind of
Good to
took
see
off
what-
on it. So I don't know.
Yeah, but did you start with the first Miller though, or did you get it when he was
yeah, there's some
in
Millers
the
in there.
midst of the run
Yeah,
and
kind of.
Yeah,
those
see, like that wasn't my first one,
moments?
but like I could see as a like if somebody said, "Hey, this is when you were a kid." At least if this was a good jumping on point for Daredevil, I could see people getting it. Then I was too young at that point, probably to be buying Daredevil books.
We skipped the whole Daredevil Black Widow run.
James, that's good to hear. We're not ranking Deathstalker yet. We will later. B because it's Miller bump. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's also
I think you get that. You get that little bit of a
I think
bump.
we gotta give it B.
Overall, it's just
James, how many acres do you have, James? James has got like he's got like 120 acres there. All right. Okay, there we go.
I think Miller's kind of one of those too. When like you talk about like Miller Hero superhero books, Daredevil's like one of those that kind of pops into your head first.
So yeah, and people are gonna hate me, but I think he did a lot better job with the Daredevil books than he did with the Batman.
with what?
With Batman,
Nothing.
Oh yeah, with the goddamn Batman.
Yeah. I mean, I think he did well as far as like
that was you're talking All-Star Batman. That was like the moment I stopped caring. That's what I stopped caring about Frank Miller. That was awful.
Yeah, it was terrible. And what was it? Is it the third Vibe? The Dark? I didn't like the sequel to Dark Knight.
Yeah, Dark Knight 3. Yeah,
I didn't like 2 either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the R2. I mean, hey, look. Okay, so there we go. We got a
Art's
little
not
bit of
the problem.
B.
I'm fine with the art. I was fine with the art in Sin
I
City.
just thought he was sharper in the Daredevil for some reason.
It was.
Yeah. Hey, Zaggy, what's going on? Just when I'm saying something that they can take and run with. Okay, Zaggy shows up. All right, let's go. So there we go. B's across the board. Yes, James, I believe it was a little bit edgier. I think he was known for edgy stuff. So, all right, next up, we are going to go. We're gonna go up. We're going up top. This is a book that it is. When I was putting together my Daredevil number 5, when I was putting together my yellow run that I was trying to do in low grade, like when people were asking for more than $20 for this, like I spat in their face and said, do I look like this to a person that would pay more than $20 for this? And now this book still hasn't gone up in price. And I don't know why. Like, I know it's in the midst of the yellow. And, you know, it's still up there from the yellow suits always seem to be more expensive at one point, and it doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. It seems like they've lagged after number 1 nowadays. Now, listen, I know it's Matador and like, who cares? It's still an awesome cover. And like, but you can get this book. Let me see what I have here on this here, because I did take
isn't this the first? Didn't they change the logo on this? Because you just had a single D before.
Yes.
Now you're getting the double D.
Change the logo. But like I mean, you could get these books still in decent to mid grade for like under $100, which means the prices on these books haven't changed that much in the last 6 years. I think that's absurd. Well, in my opinion. Well, whatever. I always will have a soft spot in these. I definitely am being these up because I have a soft spot for the yellow, the like silver, the 64s. You know what I mean? The 1964.
You can't put them all.
Daredevils.
That was the first 9. Was that yellow suit?
First 6.
6.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? I don't know what chat's going to think about that. Maybe no. I mean, this is what started me collecting Daredevil. Actually, was the yellows.
Don't worry, I'm not trashing it. I'm just placeholdering it so I can move.
I mean,
this is where you're at.
Is not a huge Daredevil guy, but I mean the Matador. Yeah. For real though,
Matador's not moving the needle. But I'll say what you were saying.
Yeah, but I mean, but think
I'll
about
go
like
with
this.
B because of the D, that logo that they put there on his chest. That stayed. Like they didn't change that. That's stayed the rest of the way.
And it's still cheap. Like
what is even happening on that cover? Like, is he like assaulting him with the red thing? Like, I don't understand.
I honestly, this is one I actually never.
He was doing one of those.
Why is everybody in the back dressed like colonial America times? Like George Washington back there.
I never read this one. This was actually the last of the yellow because it's such a nothing book, but it was the last of the yellows I had to get. Like I refused to pay because I actually got the Owl pretty cheap. So I was like, man, why is this book like $65 for a mid copy? Like I'm not paying $65 for this. It's a $20 book. So I'm kind of, maybe that's why I have it up.
Sticks has a good point. If we're rating the book and not the actual the villain of the book, then
yeah, I mean, I'm not really rating the villain. I'm kind of saying the book as period. I think like the value for the book is good. It's got the second D in it. It's still early yellow. So I think it's kind of B. But we're going to hit some more of the yellows later. So we might be moving this one around because now you've talked me down and say like, I actually don't like this book. I was refusing to pay for this book what the asking price was going. And now the asking price isn't much better than what I was paid for 2 of these copies anyway. So,
all right. What do we got next?
All right. Next one, which is one that doesn't make sense. I guess, which is more than that book we just saw in a lot of the yellow costumes. This book pretty much is the first red costume.
Yeah, it's first red.
Yeah.
Right, I get that, but that's.
But that's I think it's. You think it's because that's what he's iconically known for?
Maybe, but like a lot of people still refer to this as the first time he met Submariner or Submariner.
Submariner.
So Nomar. Like they don't. I mean, yeah, people say red suit, but it's like. First Submariner Daredevil meetup / first time he wears the red suit. I'm like, okay. I still think that the yellow suits. I mean, we're already in 65 by this point. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where you have it. Do you think that that's A tier or B tier worthy?
It's got to be at least B. I mean, it's the first red suit.
It's got to beat out Matador.
Yeah, it's got to be. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I would move. If that's the case, then I would move Matador down to. Well, I don't think it goes above B, right?
No, probably. I mean, as a whole, no, probably not.
But I think
I don't know. I've never been a big like costume changes or key books type of guy.
Yeah.
But in his case, it is like the iconic.
It is, and it's been the same since.
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, at a price tag that you can buy that book, you can pretty much buy Daredevil number 2, which I think holds. Okay, let's go. Let's see.
I'm just saying, like, as long as we've had the red suit,
appropriate.
B. Okay, B.
Yeah.
B.
As long as we had the red suit, those yellows, it's like that original Morty Seinfeld, like Jerry's first dad. Like, it's just weird to see him now. Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about, dude. What are you saying?
Some people understand what I'm saying.
Who's a Morty Seinfeld? So Morty Seinfeld is Jerry Seinfeld's dad. Why is it weird seeing Jerry Seinfeld's dad?
Well, they had a different Morty. He had a different dad early on.
Oh, it's 2 actors. Okay,
Yeah,
so you're talking about like
Phil's
wife in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, where they had one wife and then she changed halfway through. That'd be a more.
You do watch sitcoms.
I watched some. Yeah, good ones. Yeah.
Wait, where are we at B?
Yeah, B. B.
Okay.
All right. I would bump down Deathstalker lower than Wally would DDS 5. Okay. Well, we'll see in a minute. We can move these. We got
these. Plenty to come. Don't worry about moving just yet. Let's keep moving.
Let's see if we can get some. Yeah, we got a lot. Let's go see if we can get some garbage in here real quickly. Oh, this isn't quite garbage, but okay, it's Leapfrog and okay, so we're doing Daredevil number 25. The best part about this is not Leapfrog, which it is Leapfrog's first appearance. So at one point, Matt Murdock decided that he was going to have a split personality and it was going to be his twin brother. And that was going to be his, that was going to be his undercover thing. So like when he wanted to do cool things, he was going to be a not so blonde guy by the name of Mike Murdock. And just
Ron Mexico?
No, shit you not. He's going to be a twin brother named Mike Murdock. And this is the first appearance of his Mike Murdock character. Dying like 10
sure you're not talking about Moon Knight?
I swear to God. No,
I know. I'm just teasing.
I swear to God.
So what was it? Wait, it was a twin brother, but it was a split personality?
No, it wasn't.
Just pretend.
No, he was pretending. It wasn't even split brother. He was like, what would be really cool? Like if I had a twin brother.
And I could
be like more cooler than being Matt Murdock, and I'll just name him Mike Murdock, and we can be twins, but we'll never be in the same place.
Sounds like a trash book.
It's deep.
When you lead with Leapfrog and Mysterious Twin Brother.
Okay, is it trash? I mean, it's pretty close to trash. If there's, it's Leapfrog and
James
are D. He's D. It's still man's not a D tier villain. The soap opera twin brother thing is just as bad, even worse. Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna do my best Seinfeld impression here. What was with the water villains in the first 25 issues of this run or whatever? True. It's like Namor and
you got a frog guy.
Oh yeah, frog guy. Oh, just wait till we get to Animan.
Oh, that's when I left them in.
Where the hell is Animan? So we could get Animan in there.
10.
Is it 10? All right, we're going to 10. Animan, because I love Animan.
I thought about cutting it.
You did, and I said no. They're too important. They keep bringing them back all the time. Animan. So it's Ape Man, Birdman, Frogman, and Catman. Not to be confused with the Leaper. Okay.
Yeah, not to be confused with Leapfrog or Batrock the Leaper or Throg.
But my defense for Animan not being C is this, as follows: 1.
C.
C. You've already got him. You're starting at C.
Yeah. Wait a second.
Yes, as follows.
Are you going down or up?
To argue your way out of the garbage can with this one, not from C.
As follows: C, very important. They end up showing up multiple times, not only in the Daredevil series, and they were the whole Unholy 3 at one point because only 3 of them showed up. They also ended up making themselves over at X-Men and being a villain there. They ended up being reformatted as other villains. Marvel, for some reason, loves this group of villains, and I believe one day we will see the Animan. Because why wouldn't you see Animan show up? Great,
because
Animan, A-N-I-Man, yes, and I mean, it's great. Who doesn't like? It's like a Transformer. It's like Frogman, Batman, Catman. Like people like cats, right? Right? People like cats. At one point, they had Komodo Man, which was like part Komodo Dragon. Komodo Man. People like Komodo Dragon.
These aren't the guys from Wonder Gore who delivered the twins, right? Like the cow dude that delivered, Wanda's twins. These are completely different animal people.
Did the early Daredevil creators just have their children name these? Leapfrog.
No, I mean it was this is the precursor to He-Man when they named those things and
yeah, but those were designed for children.
So is this.
Yeah, well, there weren't a lot of Daredevil toys in the 1960s. It wasn't like a toy line like He-Man.
All right, so C, we're at C. Is that what we're at?
No.
We're at C. I just what do you mean no?
No, I'm still.
I don't even know Daredevil that well. This is not a C.
I think B is a little bit high to be putting them.
Fighting a damn zoo.
Yeah. But they're important. They are important in the history of Marvel. In the annals of Marvel, the Animan are pretty important.
The annals.
So wait, why are they important? Because they're just still around?
Well, they keep they use them a lot. Yeah, they.
You know what? Herpes comes back too.
That doesn't mean a lot too, but that Thor books, but that doesn't mean he's important.
Spider-Ham became important. These guys are important too.
Yeah, when they put him in a movie like Spider-Ham, then people will care.
That's what I'm saying. It's coming.
You were running down Spider-Ham last week. Don't use him as your lift up now.
Sucks. No, I really do think he sucks, but. No, I think he's good, but I think he sucks. All right. Pete, well said. What did Pete say? Oh, herpes? Yeah. Okay, so C it is.
I think it's the herpes comment.
Guys, we have 32 of these.
Yes, C. We got to hurry.
You can't even find it.
Where the hell the Animan show it again?
It's number 10. It's got them in the background. It's like a $2 book, by the way, too. Just so you guys. No, it's not. It's like you can find it a lot of times for $2, but it's like a $20 book.
See if he noticed you dropped it into the tier you didn't even want.
What's that? So D, we're just dropping into D.
Yeah, we can't go higher than that.
You're lucky to find
the trash.
No, you guys. Okay, whatever. I'm done with that.
You leave me one person who agrees with you with a C.
Is Animan the hill you want to die on here?
Not today, because then we got the plunder, which is also a Kazar flip over. So you know who drew these pictures, but with that scene said, it's garbage. Garbage. I'm sorry, it's garbage. It's trash.
But somehow he's worse than the Animan?
Yes. Yes, 100%.
At least he's a pirate. That's kind of cool.
Are we? We're going to argue that? No, he's garbage. No. He's garbage.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough to call that.
Again, a water-based villain, a pirate.
The high seas.
All
There
right.
are plenty.
Let's go up. Let's hit stilts because I really want to know where James and them are going to put Daredevil number 8. This is first stilts. I always think this is an undervalued thing because like stilts kind of changes around later. Stilt Man, and I think there's a love-hate relationship with this villain. People like, how do you say it? It's not campy, but like what is it when it's like niche? Like there's a niche group that's very hardcore fans of
It
this.
still is campy though. It's just
it's
all
campy, but yeah.
No,
I don't
but you
think
know
that's
what I'm
the word
saying?
you were
Like
going
where it's
for.
like, what's the word I'm going for? Where there's like a very niche group that is like,
he's a cult.
cult.
like a
He's got a
cult
little cult
hero.
follow. Yeah, he's a cult villain. That there's a group of people out there that really enjoy that. Yeah, okay, Cars.
Jeez.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space isn't a fantastic film, but it has its audience. Myself,
Yeah, I mean,
included, for a weird reason.
I think we could put it into C. I think we can put stilts into C, right?
Yeah, I can give stilts. I will give you stilts as high as a C.
C. Annie-Man doesn't make it, but stilts.
Annie-Man doesn't make it, but stilts. That even the Netflix show, they had a little callback. You saw the stilts.
All I have to say about this one is now I know where Go-Go Gadget legs came from.
Stilts. All right, we got stilts. At least I saved stilts from the trash can.
Didn't he have that poignant? Was it a? There was that one story he had like a one-off. It was just like a whole story about Stilt Man.
Yes.
Like I'm saying,
Another guy they keep bringing back. I'm telling you, some of these villains here sound corny as shit, but they restock these guys a lot and keep bringing them back.
Maybe that's because they can't do any better.
I mean, no, if you're gonna bring,
doesn't mean they're good.
dude, they're bringing Black Knight. I mean, yeah, okay, all right. Enough of knocking Daredevil. I'm going to say B plus. Gladiator. We're not going there yet. We didn't get there yet. All right.
Don't
there
worry.
We go.
We got plenty of characters for you, James.
Number 18, we're going with Gladiator, and you're saying B plus on Gladiator?
Now it looks like he's underwater, even though it's not an underwater character, but it looks like an underwater character.
No, there's water. No. They're on a dock. It's wind. There's water next to them. It's okay.
Well, JJ's got the water theme in my head.
See,
Sure, he's not a gladiator in Atlantis or something weird.
yeah, isn't there a Lady Stilt Man? Dan the man says it, Lady Stilt. See, yeah, they did that with a lot of these Daredevil characters.
That doesn't even make sense. How can it be Lady Stiltman?
Lady Stilt Man. They did that with a lot because isn't there a Lady Gladiator too? And isn't there a Lady Death whatever?
Well, that makes sense. Like Lady Gladiator makes sense, but you can't be Lady Stilt Man. Like Lady Stilt Woman.
Now I got to hear this. I really got to hear how awesome Black. Please no. Okay,
he is.
He's
I'm with
not.
Astro.
Absolutely not. Okay. Either way, I forgot what we're talking
Whitman
about.
Was
now.
the shit.
Gladiator.
B. They're putting Gladiator at B. All right.
Well, if
Go ahead, I guess. I thought he was C,
fine
but
with
they're loving it. The chat wins it with the B, I guess. I lost
I don't know
control.
if I'm taking Gladiator over Red Suit
Yeah, I don't
or
think so.
first Frank Miller, but
I think so.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
we
we
should
should even
move
with
it.
the Matador.
We might have to move Red Suit up. Maybe I don't know. We'll see.
no, we'll see. I think we still have plenty of.
I think this has become us ranking the villains now, not the book.
I mean, it's
Daredevil's
another.
that's not the Rogues Gallery you want to play this game with.
All right. First, we got number 16. Notes on number 16 first. Mass Marauder. And it's John Romita's first, John Romita Sr., first time drawing Spider-Man, believe it or not. And it's a very expensive book in high grade. And I think it's because of Romita, right?
Yeah.
This is what we're saying here.
Spider-Man Romita, yeah.
Yeah, Ramada.
Not a hotel.
Yeah.
Oh, not Ramada.
Or the
like
love interest in the
Ramada.
Hot Shots movie.
Okay, whatever. Where is this? I think this is an overpriced book. It doesn't have that much significance.
It probably runs high, but I mean,
and it's
historical
probably
to comics though. You got to. It's probably going to be what, an A, probably, right, or a B.
There's
I
no
would
way you're
still
putting it
put it
above
in B.
Miller doing
I'm putting it
first
with Miller,
Daredevil.
like-
Yeah,
A B then.
I think you got put. Okay, you can put it in B.
I mean, if Miller was an A, I'd put it as an A. But
I think
The
you
weird
have-
thing is, it's not
guys-
really historically valuable because of Daredevil, though. It's because
That's
of
an A,
Romita
that's why.
doing Spider-Man.
That's an A. What? That's an A? No.
now I've got other A's. We still have A's to come.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about moving Red Suit up to A. Yeah, that all these books have history. There's Yellow Suits. There's Frank Miller.
We still have plenty of books that you haven't hit a lot. You've hit a lot of the weird stuff.
The mid-tier stuff.
Granted, there's a lot of mid-tier stuff in this list, but there's still plenty.
I mean, a lot of people think this is all low tier.
In a high note, give the fans a good one.
This is actually a cool. If you want to get into collecting something in run wise, excluding one, you have to get in low grade. This is actually a pretty affordable, comparable. Oh god, they're gonna kill me on this. Tell me where this is when I'm done wording it.
Yes,
this is a pretty affordable full run you can get if you. This is all you're collecting, and you're collecting it. You're not trying to,
resell it.
Yeah, because you can actually make some moves in here where you can resell stuff. All right, what are we going? Well, okay, let's just go with completely S tier. Does anybody argue that this is not S tier?
Nope.
No,
Definitely
it's the first.
First Froggy, first him, first.
Yeah.
First
Not Foggy, not Frog. You're
Foggy,
getting
Froggy.
amphibians on the brain from all the leapfrogs and Anti-Men.
Put him up in S tier. There we go.
I am.
All right.
Yeah. Karen Page, the whole crew.
Yeah, Karen Page. I'm trying to find some of the Millers. Oh, yeah. All right, maybe some A tier stuff. This is
The high ones and the low twos.
This is gonna bring up a good debate here, right here. 131. I was just telling Pete, I think this is an incredibly affordable book for what it is, and it's a great book. The cover's good. Obviously, first Bullseye. I like this book, not just because of the affordability of this book, but like it's also a real cool cover, man. And this is a book that this is like when you were a kid and you were thinking classic books that this was a classic book that I think everybody knows, like as a kid. You know what I mean?
Well, it depends on how young you are, but yeah.
I
get your drift.
You see what I'm saying, though? Like, well, I mean, if even in the 80s, you're a kid in the 80s, 70s, 80s, you should know. I mean, right? Even in the 90s, a little bit, you should probably know this book. Well, even in the 90s, this is popular. Yeah,
I used to always like as a kid too the word bubbles on the thing,
on the covers.
On the covers, I always liked that. I know some people hate it because it's kind of like having extra trade dress, but like I always liked it.
Yeah,
so now not so much. Maybe, but as a kid,
yeah, I did too. So like I guess my question is this S tier or is this? I think this is the closest you're going to get to an S tier.
If Colin Farrell didn't exist, maybe.
See,
I feel that
I'm on the border between A and S on this one too, because I'm a big Bullseye fan. I mean, I did put it next to me, and I did have a much nicer copy that I had sold.
Okay, so let's say that you can get a really good copy of this book for. This is where I'm going to try to sell you on it. Okay, let me just do this because I took a couple notes on this because I was like, man, this is actually why we're doing it because I saw some of these books sell and I was like, I cannot believe that you can get that book for that, and I should go out buy a couple more. So like 100. Raw, 100 to 200 in pretty high grade, you can get that book for.
I got that book in a lot on eBay. Like I bought a lot of Daredevil books. It was like 100 Daredevil issues. I spent like $200 for like 100 issues, and it was like issue like 100 to 200, and I got that in there. That actually graded out at 9.6.
That's what I'm saying.
From the villain perspective and everything, is like you have to put it A at least because, I mean, if you think they're reusing Anti-Men a lot, they're reusing Bullseye.
They're definitely going to reuse Bullseye.
Bullseye ain't going away.
Yeah, I mean he's not going away, but I think I just think like the significant for the price and for everything else, I just think it's almost S tier. Greatest, when you think Daredevil villains, you think Kingpin.
I mean, you might want to say Kingpin, but it's really
Kingpin and Bullseye.
Joker.
Like that's who you think. Yeah, it is his Joker. Yeah, I think it's his Joker.
So I mean, my personal feeling is I'm like right there in that border of I'd love to say S, but
I think we're all right there. Okay, well we'll put it in A, but I mean then I'm not quite sure anything else is going to make it up to S. Put it in A. Let's go.
Yep, let's keep moving, but we can bump it.
For sure. So if we did that, we did 131. Delete. Then I could do 132, and this is gonna. Or I'll do one. No, yeah, I'll do 132, and this is going to be controversial. Now, we're doing 132, but why I'm saying this book is ridiculous isn't because it's just the second appearance of it. There's also I kind of wanted the variant, the 30-cent variant on this, which is all right. Like, the 30-cent variant, it's just to let people know there's a 30-cent variant in this. I think it's overpriced, and actually the 30-cent variant costs about as much as 131. So it's really stupid. I think this is what would put 131 as S tier because of the ability to buy it at the price. When you're looking at something like a second appearance with a 30-cent variant is costing you similar prices in similar grades. Not saying the exact same. I'm just saying like the difference is negligible in my opinion between the two books. I think that's probably like a C to D. The 30-cent. I mean, if you find the 30-cent,
yeah, I'm not picking this one based on a 30-cent variant. I'm just going off of it's just 130.
It's a second variant, not a bad one. But yeah, I mean, like that's what I'm kind of saying is like that book has a variant to it too, and you can get it. See, cool.
I'll throw it as a C.
All right.
I mean,
argue that?
No, but just to get to your point when you're talking about these first appearances, think about it. People are paying things like $30 for these weirdo first Skrull appearances just because they're going to show up in a movie or show. So you're going to spend $30 to $40 on some oddball Skrull that might show up once that you won't pay up for a character like Bullseye,
who showed up before and will show up again
and will come back again.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about a little bit of Kirby since I already flashed it. Oh, whoopsie. Where did I go with Kirby? No, here we go. A little bit of Kirby. I hate this book. I think it's ugly as shit, and I love picking this book up because it's Kirby, and I don't know why. It's not good. I would actually have it. Cap versus Daredevil. First time Cap versus Daredevil. It's really known for being Kirby on Daredevil, but like, I really got to put. Even though I like the book and I've got like 3 copies of it. I probably have to put it in the D tier.
Yeah, I'm just not in love with it either.
I know. I'm just not in love with it. I know. I don't sell these ones because like it's so cheap, but like I just can't because it's so cheap. I can't sell them when I get them in collections, right? Like you like it. He thinks it's a nice cover. I don't know.
Yeah. I like Kirby too, but this is not my favorite.
I really like Kirby art. Yeah. I don't know the weird. It looks like
I like Kirby, but
I just con hand with the perspective and everything.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like such a cheap book that I can't sell it for that price because I think it should be
also like more. I don't. When I think Kirby, I don't think Daredevil.
Right.
So being Kirby on Daredevil doesn't really move it much for me.
It's kind of like a worse version of the Demon when he did it. C, middle of the road. They want C for that. Put it in C. I'm not going to argue that. I'm not going to argue on that. I mean, I'll give it the Kirby bump. So, all right. Up next, which way do we want to go? Do we want to go higher or lower, guys? Higher, lower, higher, lower, higher. Lower,
give me another high one. Give me a good one.
A good one. Okay, one that I think's good. Second appearance of Electro. First appearance of Electro during Daredevil.
Trash.
I actually what?
I'm joking. Because you said it was good as the trash.
I actually really love this cover, and I don't think I overpaid for these, but like it's always been kind of like with one. It's like the moving up with one. Probably whatever, but still original D, still yellow, and Electro, and you got the Thing saying something on it because it guest starred the Thing.
Because of course, why not?
I would say of the yellow suits, not number one. This is probably A tier. Probably my favorite out of the 6. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I would say B if you're not ranking it relative to other ones, but like I mean, it's got to be higher than the Matador.
Yeah. Let's move Matador down to C. I think Matador sits better at C. I think we can move Matador to C.
Fine.
Well, because it just doesn't fit with first red suit, first Frank Miller.
Yeah,
I mean, it was first double D's, but I don't think that
they took it a step further.
Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't think Spider-Man fits there. So if we do that, I think we could still move to, but this opens up where we can move some of the other yellow suit ones. So I think we could still move this to the A. You know, I mean, it's still really early Electro too. You know what I mean? And
I don't know.
Well, yeah,
issue
but
2.
Yeah, but in the Spider-Man, it's like it shows he shows up in Spider-Man, and then he shows in this right after it. So
yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's issue 2, and it's second Electro.
Second one. Yeah.
I won't.
You like double D's? Okay, I do too. All right. So let's put him in A. Now let's move along.
Yeah, we can always move it down if we feel like, well, he's just getting that early issue bump.
This is what I want to see. What these guys are going to say. I want to see if they're going to be clownish or if they're going to represent. Okay, 111, First Lady Bullseye.
D.
Oh, yeah. Where's Chad on this? Because me and
Doesn't
Jay
move the
are
needle for me.
Huh? Yeah.
I can almost even trash it. Like I don't care about Lady Bullseye. Sorry.
Pete?
I like the Aja cover.
Okay. Oh,
Love
you
it.
just said with the 30-cent variant, though, you're like, well,
No, I know. But as a character, yeah, I mean, at the highest I would put it would be a C, but I'm not going to argue a D too much. I mean, she really hasn't done anything, and I haven't gotten to her yet in Hit Monkey. So I know she's in Hit Monkey, but I haven't gotten to those episodes
C
yet.
question mark.
It's just an
D,
uninventive character, like Lady Bullseye.
Yeah, well, it's just
D,
like
yeah.
Lady Silk.
No higher than C. Okay. Hey, Astro, what is going on with you today, bro?
I think he's just
Maybe he's behind. Maybe he's behind.
No, I think Astro. Are you saying that Lady Bullseye is A tier? No, I think he's got me today. I think he's on it. No, it's not going. It's no higher than C. We've got a lot of capital D's.
That's what I'm saying. Where are we going?
I think me and Jay got D's.
Man, I'm not going to argue too much. I'll see what the chat says. I mean, apart from the
only thing Astro did see her in Hit Monkey, right? So
yeah, I didn't get there yet. So
maybe his Hit Monkey appearance, like
yeah, but
that,
we're ranking the book. I mean,
yeah, book and importance.
Well, it's for the character. You're bumping it for the character's appearances. I don't know.
I mean, they made Hawkeye a character that I kind of care about now.
Captain America.
I could have given two craps about Hawkeye 10 years ago.
Not Captain America. We're way past Captain America. Astro. Oops, Astro's behind. That's why. No. All right. D feels right. Astro's got to catch up. Somebody, Pete, can you type into the chat that?
Yeah. No, I was going to say, because if he's behind, he's just going to hear you say
just
much later.
He's way behind. Why so many Daredevils? Who are these people?
Yeah, that's kind of
so he's still not going to like where we put the Cat book.
All right, Daredevil 5. So Late Night Comments wants us to move Late Night. Are you saying put a letter grade at 5? Well, we can move it back up to B.
I'm not a big early Daredevil. They literally took 5 comics to explain his power.
Yeah, well, expansion. His powers expanded, but yes.
And showed it like
that's where the sound thing was. Why he was doing the thing on his ears is because he was getting that bat radiation thing that he has.
All right.
Radar. All right, move it back up to B. 5's up to B. Unless Late Night Comics has got a more insight for us. All right. Yeah, well, that was good. So 111 went well then. Okay, I thought I was going to get slammed on that one.
No. I mean, I knew we had to put it in here.
First Jester, love it. Love the Jester. C. Am I gonna get my C?
No. He's hitting him with condiments.
He says no.
Walking stick. That's why he gets his walking stick. He hit him with a. Did you just say no? I'm not gonna get a C on this.
No.
Okay, Jesus. What am I gonna get on this?
Again, you gotta talk your way out of the garbage with the Jester.
Really?
James, why do you love the Jester?
Please. Jester's a good villain. Jester's S tier. It's funny. Thank you. Leftover. Yes.
Yeah, we got one trash right before that.
No, James gave it trash. Yeah, so a combination
they
of trash.
cross each other out. There's those, the penalties offset.
Oh, Joe, don't start with me. I love the Creeper, like legit. I collect Creeper. Yeah, because showcase whatever. Yeah, I collect Creeper. Like I don't play.
We're not doing Creeper.
He's the better version. He's the better version of Joker. Astro, Lady Bullseye is not C tier. And you're still behind.
I was saying I was fine with it being C. That's about as high as I would have had her.
Okay.
You're shooting it down like it's crazy. To move it from D to C, like, oh, you're insane.
So Jester has now gotten between S tier and trash, which would mean C tier, which is where I had it. So yes?
No.
What is this no word? Okay, put him in D. Let's go.
Yeah, that's about it. It's Jester.
Jesus. It's actually good.
Give me. All right, tell me the classic Jester. I mean, even Mysterio got an iconic storyline, but
Jester
not even
does.
Spider-Man. But
All right, 150. 150. Well, I didn't write down the whole thing because I figured everybody knew. 150 is Pladon as the mercenary Paladin. I guess like he's the Paladin, so he's okay because he shows up in Thunderbolts, right? So
I think of him from the ASM covers.
Yeah,
Those,
that's what I
Lake
was thinking.
McFarlane.
That too.
That's why
That too.
I know him.
That too. D. He's a terrible character.
Yeah, at best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even there with Jester.
Yeah, they can fight it out down there in the land that nobody cares about.
Drake deer.
I gotta find it now. Oh, there it is.
He's not from what is he? He's not really from Waka. What is he talking about?
Waka Chaka.
Wookachu. All right.
Oh, is he doing the song lyrics?
Must be. All right. What do I have? Let's go to some more Miller stuff.
I like how we only got one S and one trash so far.
I don't think we're gonna get any more S's, to be honest with you. 180. What are we at now? What book are we?
That's where we're at.
181. It's Death of Electra. You think that's A? I do love the cover of this.
I love the cover. I love this. This is an iconic moment. That it's
okay.
It's one of the few it's one of the few death issues I remember like being a big thing.
It is a big. It's like the only death issue that's a big thing. Yeah. So put it in A. I don't think anybody's
used to be a thing.
Yeah.
No, right.
Death of Robin thing, but
Robin and I mean Superman was a big thing too, even though it turned out to be but we won't go there on this tier list.
All right, so if you put that in A, then where do you rank this? 170. What?
Oh wait. You want to go with first stick, or do you want to go? You want to go 68?
No, I want to go 68. I hit the wrong number. 168. 168. So where do you go with 168 then?
I had her kind of like right there with the bullseye, like straddling that line between A and S.
Really? Okay. If you put her in A, no, time out. If you put her in A, you have to put Bullseye in S, I think. That's
I don't know.
Really?
I mean,
I had them kind of like I said. I had them together.
Are you talking like from the perspective of them as hero or villain? Like I think Electra is more memorable.
I think importance overall for Daredevil the book. I actually do like the cover better on A. I think like that and how he came in. And Jennifer Garner sucks. So
that whole movie.
Don't hold that.
Just erase that whole movie. Like Colin Farrell.
No, you held Colin Farrell from. That's why you said that. Colin Farrell. So Jennifer Gardner sucks. So what?
Well, by that rationale, Ben
Affleck.
Did
Ben Affleck. So we'd have to move down number one out of S.
So they're putting that into A.
Yeah, A.
Yeah,
I could do A. Yeah.
I still think Bullseye should go up to S. Okay, put it in A.
I'm fine with Bullseye and S. I told you with both of these, I was A. That's why I have them next to me.
The perspective though of like, so when you think of Daredevil villains, like I think Kingpin, and then I think Bullseye. When I think of Daredevil allies, I think Electra, and then down from there. So, I don't know, top ally versus second villain. I don't know.
Is there okay? So then this is the question, and the question to chat. So think about it really hard. Is there another S tier book then besides one? Because at this point, if you're not going to put Bullseye up there, if you're not going to put Electra up there,
that's why I was on.
And you didn't put second, and you didn't put second, yellow costume, second Electro. Like
I'd say no. I mean, if you don't have
no,
I think Bullseye's S. All right.
All right.
Well, then where are we gonna put Purple Man? Okay.
I'm putting them both up.
Now you put both of them up in S? I don't think you put Electra up in S. I think Electra's death's more important than Electra, to be honest with you.
No.
Why?
Okay. Purple Man, where are we putting Purple Man? A tier?
Back.
A tier?
I like Purple Man, but
good villain. Probably the strongest villain out of the Rogues Gallery. Because Kingpin does. I wouldn't consider so pre Bullseye, I'd say probably the strongest villain because he crosses over to a lot.
Yeah, see, I like Purple Man, but I like Purple Man because of David Tennant and because of that run in Alias.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much from Daredevil 4.
So, where are we putting Daredevil 4,
guys?
Born again is S tier. Perfect.
B range for purple? BC?
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you got bad. Yeah, I'd say B.
Hey, B. You can't put him with Matador.
Well,
I guess you
put
can.
him in A.
We moved Matador around.
Put him in
You
A.
put him with
A.
put him with Electro. You put him in A.
Yeah, put him in A. Put him with Electro. Put him in A.
You gonna put
You guys
him
know
in
I collect the yellow
Alright,
covers
really
anyway.
easy.
So
There he is. Found him. All right, so you're gonna do
yeah, it gets a
three
bump from
next?
the TV
Is
show
what we're
from
doing
B to
this?
A. Hey, Astro, good. You're right on track. By the way, type in Astro. Oh, he can hear now because he's on track. So
If
what?
If he's on track,
He
should
is
be
because he
behind
was
still.
grading Purple Man.
You'd think he could have been grading Electra for all we know.
No, he said Purple.
I'm just messing with
No,
you.
he said I like purple.
He
I
said,
know.
I
I'm
like
just gonna
Purple Man.
go.
All right, I'm trying. I'm going. Okay, 39. This is going garbage. 39. 39.
First
It's
Exterminator.
It's the first Exterminator, which is also Deathstalker, which
was
then
gonna say
became
Death
Lady
Dealer,
Deathstalker,
yeah.
which we saw is important because of Miller. Also, the Anti-Men are in this book, as you can see, but they're the unholy three. There's only three of them, not for awesome cover, because now the Anti-Men have toured. The first appearance of the Unholy, which is really just Frogman, Ape-Man, and who was the Unholy again? Birdman?
More
Yeah.
Anti-Men. You do
Harvey
have a
Birdman?
fixation.
What is Birdman, Frogman, and the Anti-Man? No, is Birdman, Catman, and Ape-Man. That's who was in the Unholy three. Yes.
Wait, what?
Again, I don't
That's
have a
four
big
people.
Daredevil background, but this
No,
just sounds like a trash book.
No, three.
You said Ape Man, Birdman, Catman, and Frogman are the unholy.
Frogman wasn't.
Can't even remember what animals the villains are
Like,
based
what?
on.
Frogman wasn't in
Three.
the Unholy three. Frogman wasn't in the Holy three. Frogman was not in the Unholy three. It was only Catman, and Ape-Man.
You listed
and
four
Birdman.
guys.
All right, that's
Oh, the math.
D. That shit's D. The only reason you can't trash it is because
Oh, I did.
you
But
can't
okay,
trash
why?
it. Is because a Deathstalker, like he actually did have some importance, and that was the Frank Miller lead-in, right? Like
Joe's disagrees.
Joe's disagrees. What's he say?
So just put it in the
Yeah,
trash.
those duels-
Trash?
Put it in the trash.
Man, Red Man.
My
See,
sentiments.
but I guess if we have enough trash to pile up, it eventually climbs its way out of the trash.
Okay, put it trash, but we could get it out of trash to D eventually. Well, okay, but it's not
We do
trash.
have some trash still to come, I think.
That's still not trash. You do know that they're going to bring Deathstalker eventually into the like he's coming.
Well, we'll see.
When we get Daredevil, yeah, no, he's coming. Just so you know,
Eh.
record it, mark it, tape it live.
All right, in 8 years, we'll give you that credit too.
All right, good. All right. Do you want to do Echo? All right, Daredevil 9 Echo.
Marvel's making the hard push. I don't know.
Yeah, she's getting her own show and everything.
Yeah. I guess maybe from that perspective, you have to put it in
C.
B or C.
C. She's not getting higher than. She's not getting higher than. C.
I don't know. To me, I don't.
You don't want to give her a potential bump?
No, she did.
I mean,
she got a potential bump from D to C.
Well, all I'm saying is, remember, the line between B and C is the middle. Like, does she climb her way on the top half? Or is she just under?
If anybody in the chat would like to move her up, yeah.
I
I
think my
mean-
feelings pretty well known when we had the Disney Plus announcement show.
D.
I felt about this character and
Oh,
getting her show.
whoa! Look, hey, it might be. I had it at D and then said C bump, but she got the Phoenix.
Unless you get the
Yeah.
Phoenix Force.
That's
You
true.
get the
But that's all just because Marvel was pushing it. I mean, they knew they were going to make a show, so they gave her an
Zach,
important thing.
Zach, not ST. Come on.
Well, it's because she got the Phoenix Force. So we're doing like a fighting game.
C, yeah, but not future C. Let's leave it in the C. We got D, and then Zag put it S and offset it with the. Let's put her in C. See where
That's
she
fine.
goes.
I'm fine with it in C.
Okay, cool.
Right,
Next up, so if you like that book, does anybody like this book?
Oh, wait. I put the wrong one up. I put 10 up.
Oh yeah, you put 10
Yeah.
up. You put
No,
9
I'm
up.
saying I'm in the thing. So, yeah,
Oh.
now you have 10.
All right.
I mean,
10.
I moved 10 into the tier.
So 10. Her dad.
Yeah, it's her first dad, and we're going to get him.
And cover, right?
Yeah, and her first cover, which is it's a gorgeous cover, too.
I mean, I like the covers, but still D.
Yeah, it's still just a D.
You can't put it on the same level as the first appearance, I don't think.
No.
Considering you can buy this book for the same price, you can pretty much get fucking Daredevil 5. It's embarrassing.
It's crazy. These used to be dollar bin. I'd grab them all the time. And then I was happy to flip them for $10. I'd find it for $1. Sure.
If you think about this, besides, holy shit.
Well,
If you think about this, besides the Spider-Man first appearance with Daredevil, right? You can pretty much get a decent shaped book of any of the rest of the books all the way through B for the same price that book's selling for.
That's the effect of having a TV show named after you.
And actually, you could get some of the books that are in A. And depending on
the effect
condition,
of the TV
you could
show.
get the
It's
S.
the effect of people telling you it's a good book to speculate on.
Yeah. But you get my point.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, you get enough people telling you you should buy it. People
Default.
just start selling it to themselves.
All right. Yeah. 51. Fair enough. I agree. But we're not pulling out 51. All right.
No. We're not putting 51 in.
I want to give you guys something else because I want to pull this. I want to do this cover, and I actually like this character and think they really are gonna keep bringing her back because they brought her back twice already. And then you guys are all gonna shit on me, but
Mary?
yeah. Mary.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think they will bring it.
It's like a $5 book,
right.
too, by the way. Yeah. But really, like a $5 book. Like, I mean, this is not a 9.6. A 9.6. No. A 9.6 recently, like within the last couple days, sold for $104.
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, this is back down to a $5. People forgot about this book completely.
No, well, people still don't give up on Raws. Don't let 9.6.
The Raws, I saw the Raws selling between $7.
I think for
really, I thought it was
maybe I'm
20.
crazy, but I think for her to take off as a real character, like they got to use it in something other than the context of Daredevil.
They were for a little bit. They used her. She was in. What else did she show up in?
Oh, in the well, yeah.
No. She showed up on a television show or something else too.
Well, she showed up on Daredevil.
Oh, Iron Fist. Yeah, and then she showed up Daredevil.
Oh, Iron Fist.
I think she's thrown up in one more thing. I don't know. Either way, I like her as a character overall. I think she's all, and they always keep bringing her back in the comics. Yeah, B sounds good.
This is where I'm at. I'm at a
C.
B.
I'm B.
I give her the bump just because I do like her as a villain. So I'm just giving a personal bump, like personal preference, to put her on the top half of the midpoint of the Mason
She's
Dixon.
marrying Fisk in the latest run. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Definitely B. Definitely B.
Yeah, that's right.
What the fuck? What's up, Zach? You don't like Typhoid? Mary? I mean, I think they just call her Mary now. I don't think they even call her Typhoid anymore.
Well, even Typhoid, that's kind of an outdated kind of.
It's like the Oregon Trail.
You know what it was? You know what she was?
Typhoid Mary.
Typhoid. She literally would not wipe her ass and then eat ice cream, and that's what started it all. I swear to God, that's what it was. She would go into the kitchen that she worked in. It's just like these idiots that still don't wash their hands nowadays. Go to the bathroom.
Circle back to the.
Cause Typhoid
Let's
Mary,
get back
dude.
to the dysentery.
That's
and
how it happens.
Zuma's revenge.
Typhoid Mary. Okay. All right, we brought it up already. First, Ben. You know, I like Frontline. I liked Frontline when they did Frontlines. I liked what else did I like? I liked, what was the one they did before Frontline? Wasn't it The Pulse?
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't like
yeah.
Pulse as much.
Pulse.
I like Frontline though. And he's a whiny little bitch, so D.
Really?
Trash.
I like Henrik. You guys weren't upset when he died on the Daredevil show?
No, absolutely not.
Man, they
No, it
killed
wasn't.
Ben Urich.
Let me guess. Pete was a journalist major in college.
I was a journalist. major.
There we go.
I do like watching, those journalistic movies. The Paper, starring Michael Keaton, one of the Vulture's best roles.
James put him in C. Pete's got him in S tier for some reason.
I was with James.
JJ trashed him.
Me
Fine,
and-
you
me
can
and
put it.
James
We'll
are
give you one.
simpatico there.
We'll give you one because I got Mary in B, so you can have Ben in C.
Did they in the Daredevil movie? Did they actually call him Ben Urich?
Oh,
he have a
what, Joey
name
Pants
in the
played
movie?
him?
Yeah.
I
I don't remember if they did or not.
think they did.
I luckily have scrubbed those movies off my brain, so I don't ever have to worry about that piece of shit sitting again.
Yeah, because that was Kevin Smith was in that scene with him in the morgue.
Yeah.
He played the coroner.
Speaking of Kevin Smith,
Yeah, throw it in there. That's why I did it, to see if I could segue you into it.
Trash. I don't care about Kevin Smith one bit.
I actually like Kevin Smith, but I think he needs to. I don't really like. I've tried to support his comic book writing, and it's not.
Well, let me ask this: I actually haven't read this, so was the book good?
Okay, once again, I like Kevin Smith. I try to read his comic books.
No, so this was a lot better than some of the other things that he has written.
You mean Green
but
Arrow?
It's still. I'm only arguing for D. That's all I'm arguing for out of the trash. That's all I'm pulling for.
So it's going in the trash then.
Because it gave him, it was like Mysterio.
No, James can save you. James can save you.
Big event.
Yeah.
This is not great.
Not great.
Covers were good.
Yeah, the covers were good.
They're Astro, exactly. The covers were good.
The covers are badass. Trash it. It wasn't good, man. I mean, you can't.
Hey, I was just trying to push for D. I'm not. That's not a hill I'm going to die on.
That's not a hill you want to die on. All right, let me get rid of it. The covers were great for all the Marvel Knights thing, which is surprising. Not really, but
who did the covers? Quesada?
Yeah, and the interiors too. But he did a good job on the covers.
What the hell did we throw in here? 321.
This is where he got that black suit with the armored plates on the shoulder pads. Fall from grace.
So trash it is. Cool.
And it's glow in the dark. It was a glow in the dark cover. Wrap around.
Trigon on the cover.
Where he's riding a demon. Yeah, that's kind of why I put this in.
Trash or trash?
Yeah. Well, I just figured it was an important moment for him. You guys don't remember buying the Fall from Grace storyline? It was like, oh, Daredevil's getting a new outfit. It's only been like 30 years.
Okay, so next up is Blackheart, first appearance. And because if you talk about Marvel, you got to talk about Mephisto. So here we go.
I'm at a C. I like Blackheart, but I can't put him above Typhoid.
I do. I like him. So Mephisto go. C? Anybody debating C?
They did do him dirty, though, in that Ghost Rider movie.
Okay, well, he'll be better.
God. I'm just saying. The one representation they gave us was pretty bad, but I do like the idea of the character.
It is glow in the dark. It's cool that it's glow in the dark, but the book sucks. All right, C it is. Put him in C. We got him in C. We got that. We can
the 319, the prologue, Fall from Grace, the white cover with the black skyscraper. That's a better cover anyway.
We're just gonna keep going up reverse order. 229.
Oh, this is one I added.
Okay, what did you add it for?
This is First Sister Maggie, Daredevil's mom.
Yeah, I don't think
this also kind of kicks off the Born Again storyline, which was the second, good Frank Miller run. I didn't put any of the Born Again books in here. I thought about it, but I figured with this, it was close enough because it starts in the next issue.
So we're pretty much raking the second Frank Miller run. Okay, that's fine. For that, I will
and
put
the first appearance of his mom. Like I figured it's an important
I don't give a shit
aspect.
about
You add the Christianity to his character.
Why is Matt Murdock robbing the Salvation Army guy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's plus. That's the other thing. It's a great Santa cover. You don't get many, Santa covers.
We already did Ben. Oh, wait, we already did Ben, right? That's delete. Delete this, even though I think it's better than what you thought. All right. Okay.
What do you mean better? You're trying to put Ben in the trash.
No, not Ben. I was talking about the anime one with the whatever. So what do we got here? Second run, C?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the C range, though.
Born Again is ass.
Born Again was a great story. You had Nuke. Nuke showed up. You had Karen Page.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Into the drugs and your bound chicka bound.
We're not putting it in S tier. We're not putting it in S tier. But I think can you
put it above the first Frank Miller Daredevil though? I mean, I don't think you can. Maybe on the same tier, maybe, but
I think we need to make first. I think we should move first Frank Miller up to A, and then put this in B.
So
that works.
Yeah, that's better. That's a better look overall, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's
again. I mean, I'm just if you're including Born Again with it, what I was kind of like backdooring in.
I mean, you're kind of.
Yeah, I kind of at least need it in B.
Yeah. All right, B it is. 229, Born Again, 220.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it is solidly in there.
Yeah, there you go.
7 to 231.
All right. 176.
I added this.
Okay.
Because it's first Stick, which is, one of his mentors, trained him to be blind to fight. So I thought it was just an interesting enough book to include into the I mean, if we're putting Plunderer in here, I felt like we could put Stick in on the list.
I mean,
there's a lot of there is Zach. That's why we're doing this to let people know.
Stick is what I remember well because I didn't really read the early Daredevil stuff. So
for the training thing, I think C. Right? Are we seeing this?
That's kind of
C.
where I was at.
Okay, see it up. We got 2 more, and I mean, I love these, but realistically, how well this has been going.
You can't have them all.
But I do own them all.
No, what I mean is you can't have them all ranked highly on the list. But first, Mr. Fear.
I guess out of the yellow suit ones is probably the worst. So where do we have? Probably put in B or C.
Yeah, put in C if it's the worst.
Well, I mean, I mean, I don't.
Well, let's put it there. For
Otherwise,
now.
you'll be ranking it the same as your other ones.
I think we should keep it at least there. No, I think it should be B. Put in B. I think it's got to be in B.
But if it's worse,
you want to make another row doubled up?
I think when you're looking, no, what I'm saying is like when I think you're ranking the yellow costume. Yeah, okay, you're right. Put it in C. Because what's his name talked it back up to B. Okay, I can live with that. Owl's got to be B or A tier.
Oh, first
great
Owl.
character. Great character too.
Yeah. I'm at least a B, but outside of Kingpin and Bullseye, and if you want to include Electra as a villain,
we moved those up to S. So yeah,
I know. So
maybe
not a big early Daredevil guy, but he's probably, at least in my mind, the most memorable early Daredevil villain.
Yeah, he is. So maybe A on it.
I would say A, maybe. I mean,
A, okay,
I'm fine with an A.
Cool. A, good. I'll take it. I don't want to hear any more because I don't want anybody. No, James. No. See, this is why I didn't want to have happen.
All right, trying to get him in there before James could pull it down.
Before James does knock it. All right, we're gonna do the card break next. But Pete, can you show this, and then I'm gonna go pee, and then we come back and.
Oh, you want me to show like what is in?
Yeah, look at it. So James can yell at us about how irresponsible we were with Daredevil keys. Which is not wrong, by the way.
Where is it? Oh, it's this one. This is what I wanted to show. All right, so the cards we're going to break. These are the Marvel Ages. I think this is from 2020, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is just last year's set of cards. You can see this hobby box. It's got 2 premium cards in it. Where is my... There we go. Some of the stuff that could be inside of here. There's Golden Age metal relics. I don't know what that. I guess there's going to be pieces of metal on the card. I don't know. Silver Age. We got cards from the Ages. Apparently, there's 300 base cards, so we're not getting a full set out of this box because there are a lot of cards in these packs.
Yeah,
there's 16 packs in this box with 12 cards per pack. So there's plenty of cards here for us to deal with. And we got some. I don't know what this translucent Fresnel cards. I don't know what a Fresnel card is.
Kind of like it sounds at least like a crystal, like clear cards. Going to do sometimes.
I thought it was just like it's a scented card, like a scratch and sniff. Like, oh, what does Doctor Strange smell like? What else do we got? Oh, there we go. Did I go 2 or just go 1?
Puzzle card.
Oh, I went 2. Yeah, I did mess up. Clicked it twice.
I like the toy ones. That's cool.
Well, yeah, no, there's some particular puzzle cards and some more Decades cards. So you can see we got characters going up to Moon Girl and Domino, back to original Spider-Man. Because again, it's through the ages. But yeah, there's toy cards. So they're like those action figure covers that JTC does, apparently. Saturday morning cartoons. Gotta love that.
I like the coin cards. I always like it when they do like a coin or a stamp or something interesting in the card.
Yeah, it's something different. So a coinage card. Guess you're just gonna get some coins from the first appearance. Yeah, turn back time with comic book coinage cards. Each card features coins from the year each comic was published and a nod to the original retail pricing in shops. So this brings in those coin collectors as well.
Yeah. Get some silver dimes or something there.
And then I think we got Word Cloud.
Hey, real quickly about the tier list, just because James is in here, and I didn't know that he liked Daredevil so much. And each week we learn that somebody else does. If you guys ever have something you want us to cover, if it's artist, character, villain, whatever, just hit us up. And if you want to join in on it too, we usually try to get somebody else in as a third person anyway. So just hook us up with that. But all right, get back to cards. Let's get to cards.
Yeah, some comic clippings too. So there's gonna be, I guess they clip pieces out of comics and have some autographs. I don't know. There's autographs, there's coins, there's medals, there's Fresnels, whatever the heck that is. There's a lot of different stuff in this box, which is why I grabbed one, because I was like, well, there's a lot.
Wait. Can you go back one real quick? Did that say they actually clip them?
I don't know. It says collect pieces of comic book history and look for rare
but it says feature lineup across all the key ages of Marvel Comics, including. So did they actually clip an Iron Man 1?
That'd be awesome.
Maybe.
That would be amazing.
I'm just saying. I'm curious if they did or not. I don't know.
It's like, the costumes. Or you get the sets, or you got a real piece of the
yeah
of the set. Yeah, they chopped up a Tales of Suspense 52.
I don't know if they did or not. They probably took a facsimile or something.
Well, let's see if we get one, and then we'll be able to.
If they got low enough grade, they could do
a reprint.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll get one.
But okay, so pack hits. On average, there's one base sticker parallel. I don't know what that means. 2 insert cards from either the cartoons, the toys, Gamerverse, Artist Spotlight.
Wait, time out. Can we go back to that? Like, if they say they picked up first keys, and they're going to put 180 in there, right? Not 181.
That is true.
All right, continue.
True. Box hits. There might be 4 base set foil parallels, 8 photo base variant base card. I'm saying base a lot because I'm just trying to read, but they're just repeating words. 2 decades cards, 1 flavorful or word cloud card. Look for SP and SSP. That's what I'm saying. There's so many different things. I have no idea what we're gonna find in this.
Let's
box.
just open the box and see some cool.
We're gonna open the box and just see what the hell is in here.
All right, how are we getting people in?
What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go and flash a trivia question based on Daredevil. First one in the chat who answers correctly,
yes,
will get the contents of the pack we are about to open. This way I can open like a pack or two while we wait for the responses to roll in and just keep things moving so we don't lag behind.
Okay, sounds good.
But that's kind of the plan that I had here. And I stole JJ's format of trivia that we do on Star Wars. So make sure you watch us on Sunday.
Yeah, we'll have a good show on Sunday. We got some stuff coming up on Sunday too, by the way. Don't you?
Exactly.
We got some interesting things. And thank you for everybody that watched last week. You guys are great, by the way. I mean, it's
really are.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's amazing. So we'll keep doing it because
chat's always fun. All right, let's go with this. Looks a little better with the red. Yeah, let's go with the red. So I'm going to put a trivia question out as I open the box. I'm going to open like maybe 2 packs, and then pack number 3 will be the prize pack. So when you answer the question, whoever answers the questions right, they will get the contents of that pack, whatever it is. If it's the autograph, it's whatever parallel, whatever the heck it is, I'll send you the contents of that pack and maybe even some extra stuff, maybe a comic or something like that too.
All right.
You guys will just have to reach out to me either through IG or through here, and we'll figure it out. We'll connect and I'll get you the stuff. But we're gonna give away 4, so there's gonna be 4 winners out of this box. All right?
Oh man, we're at the 2-hour mark.
We are, so that's why we're gonna
hurry up because we start picking viewers back up in like 10 minutes. So let's do this before we start picking them up because these guys.
I'm going to put the trivia question out first and then open up 2 packs. We just did the owl. What is the real name of the Daredevil foe, the owl? Is it A, Leland Owlsley, B, Leonard Owlsley, C, Leland Hooter, or D, Leonard Hofstetter?
Dang it, man. See, this is the problem. This was like the questions that JJ had me the other day, but I know this.
And this is why I did them.
This is tough. It's because I like what it is.
I really hope it's Leland Hooter, but I don't know.
It's not.
And you can see I added our little card box down in the bottom there. Yeah, I'm going to open up the plastic here.
Hooters, see Hooters?
Anybody pick Hooters?
Yes. James went with Owlsley.
He went with A. James is the first one to go with A.
All right, so James is going to get the first pack because that is the correct first answer. It is Leland Owlsley. So if somebody got it, that's what we're going with.
Astros, not Hooters. Yep, we did get Dan got it second right. Obi
Astro and Zaggy are like me. They just really wanted it to be Leland
Hooters. Okay. All right. All right. So if we move that, there we go. Okay.
Yeah,
so
we're going to move that so I can go into the box and we can actually break these packs out.
The box is sweet. Actually,
Yeah,
keep the
the box
box.
is pretty
Keep the
cool.
box. Stick likes to collect those boxes, so keep the box because
I'm going to try not to rip this box, but yeah, it's
Maybe
pretty
can.
cool. It tells you about all the
Look at-
millions of things inside. Just so I don't rip it, I got to pull it away from the camera. So I got a better purchase. Oh, that's why it's still plastic.
Yeah,
and there goes Pete's
steel.
finger.
So there we go. We got our full box. So as I said, I'm going to open up these top 2 packs. And then as I'm doing that, the third pack will be the one that we'll give to James.
Okay.
And then after we do that, we'll put up another trivia question for the next one.
Set
Oh man, these things are hard to open.
Okay, this is
Yeah, this is the fun of Jesus Christ, these things are tough.
Hey, chat. What do you want to see? Coins? Do you think it would be? Do you think the coins would wait, or do clipping? I think we got
It's
clippings.
all right. This is plastic. It's not metal. I'm not going to cut the cards. I'm well above where the cards are.
Oh my god, he cut the
There we
card.
go. I had to get this damn thing open. This foil is like tough to hold. All right, what do we got here?
X-23. Just
More
like a regular card.
Looks like a regular card.
Let's see what where the hit is in this pack.
Yeah, we got to find out where the hit is going to be.
Warwolf.
Or really? Go.
There's 300 cards, Marco. They got to fill out the
Old
lineup.
man,
Old man Logan.
Okay, whatever.
Hey,
Skin.
Generation X.
The guy that skins fall off is no. That was somebody else. Hope Summers. There you go.
There's one.
Name from the past.
That was
Well,
a
this
Saturday
is
morning
hit or
cartoon
not.
card.
This is a cartoon card.
Defenders.
Defenders.
Really?
I don't know if that counts as a hit or not.
Maybe this is a
We'll
hit.
put it separate though. Wolverine.
It's the
It's
insert card for the pack, so you probably get 2 insert cards in each pack, I guess.
Sasquatch. That's a terrible Sasquatch.
This
And then
looks
A
different.
bomb. Jeez, oh,
That's probably a
Is this
sticker card.
This looks like this I think is the sticker card. So we got an A bomb
Yeah.
sticker card. I'll put the sticker separate too. A black cat.
okay.
I don't like the base cards. I don't like this red.
Yeah, Rocket
Yeah.
Racer.
Red
garbage.
border
Rocket
is kind of
Racer.
weird.
And
Brother
Voodoo.
Voodoo. All right, Brother Voodoo's a good guy. Skin. What the? Hey, maybe that's what we should do it on. What were they? What group was skinning? It was in
Generation X.
Generation X. Yeah. I know skin. Then they had Husk. Remember Husk? She's still around.
Husk.
Mm-hmm. Where skin
Remember
falls
that
off all the
weird-
time.
That weird X-Men comic where she basically banged Angel above her whole family at a picnic. That wasn't weird at all.
Or she just left skin parts of herself,
Yeah, she just
cocoons of
left
herself everywhere.
Skin behind.
Was that weird scene written by Zack Snyder?
I don't think it was.
All right, so pack 2,
Oh.
and then we're gonna get the James's pack.
Oh my gosh.
Triathlon. Wait, there's 300 cards. So
There's
there's gonna
300
be some
cards. They're not going to be
bad
winners, guys.
characters. Darwin.
Darwin. I like Darwin. Get out of here. X Factor guy. It's good.
Bishop.
Bishop. All right.
Eh,
Oh, Jesus. Striker.
Striker.
Okay.
Also, I'm leaving you in charge of the chat because I gotta.
All right. Skin what? WTF? LOL. Okay. Matt, I'll get out of here. Oh, he's
Oh,
not bad.
Gamerverse card.
Gamerverse card, I guess.
Silver Sable. This one's
Silver
at least like
Sable.
shinier looking. So that's something.
Ah, Modoc.
With other
Modoc.
cover action.
There you get an action figure Modoc. Warlock.
Warlock says.
And Scar sticker
Really?
for the Incredible Hulks.
All right. Better than the A-Bomb.
Why they're all Hulk related, huh?
Yeah.
Kitty Pryde.
Katie, but that's X-Force Katie Pride.
Rachel Summers.
Okay. I actually really like it.
Yeah.
I think that's probably one of the best summer girls.
Captain Marvel.
Hey, Eric, what's going on? These are not your daddy Marvel missions.
All right.
Yeah,
So-
I love Joe Jusko art in here.
All right. So here, this one.
This is James's pack. We're going to
James's
open James's pack, and then we're going to go to another
Figure it
question to figure out the next one. All right, let's see
These
here.
are masterpieces. There's one that, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I am opening these carefully as I can. These packs are very foily.
It's like 90s Marvel all over again.
All right. And we'll move this stuff to the side.
Okay, let's see what we got.
James pack. Oh, he gets a game.
Hey, Gambit. Nice card. Scarlet Spider. Okay.
Ben
All
Riley.
right, let's get a little Ben. I know Marco's a fan of Ben
I
Riley.
like Ben Riley. I
Songbird.
like Songbird too. This is a pack I like.
The Winter
Okay.
Soldier. Dr. Celia Reyes.
Okay, it's starting to fall apart.
Action figure cover. Thanos.
Thanos. Okay, the Mad Titan.
If I'm a little off, tell me if I'm a little too high or too low.
No, hey, look at that! It's a little Ditko.
Ditko card. Oh, there's something shiny.
Silk.
Decades card.
Yeah,
right.
look at the shiny one.
That's a good one. This is a good one to give away.
Is that numbered at all? Action.
Is it numbered, Pete? Pete is it numbered? Pete is it numbered? The silk card, please.
I don't know if they number them or not in this set.
No, it doesn't look like it's individually numbered, but
That's cool.
it is
nice
one
card.
of the few.
Nice silk too. Yeah, James is happy so far.
Highest,
Yeah.
Mach 1. Come on. Okay,
Mach 1. But
Mach
at least
1.
it's not a Hulk character on the sticker.
Yeah, but he's the worst of the Thunderbolts ever.
Shaman.
This pack's starting to fall apart. Oh no! But then you get Cloak. Okay, all right.
Cloak, I don't know. Well, you get excited for Cloak. I think it's still falling apart.
That fell apart. There you go, Captain America.
You finished with Cap, but yeah, there's still.
James, that was a pack.
All right.
Good job, James. Make sure you send.
I'm gonna go and set this aside away, so I know that one's James's first one.
Yeah, hey, so do I. I use Mach 3 too. Just use it too.
All right. Do you want me to open up one more or go to another question while we open?
Question. They like the questions.
All right. So I'll throw up another question then.
All right. Question.
Nope, there we go. This is what I wanted.
By the way,
right,
James, you can't win question number 2.
James, you can't win another one. But our next question is, what is Kingpin's wife's first name? Is it A, Valerie, B, Vanessa, C, Victoria, or D, Veronica?
We did. We covered this last week.
We did.
Yes.
And I'll give you a hint. It begins with a V.
Very good. All right. As we proceed to opening packs,
as you guys watch for the answers, I will keep opening.
Left over. It's not D.
Well, I can open up on the small
one. Zaggy, you were watching last week.
Obi said.
Obi got it with B.
Obi got it.
Was he the first?
No. Ryan D comes out of nowhere. Ryan D comes out of nowhere with B. Good job, Ryan D. Then Dan, man, so close. Ryan, right. James answered even though he can't win.
Yeah, everybody answered at the same time. That's fast.
Well, it's the first one that pops up in the chat.
It was weird, but Ryan popped in chat. It was like a whole thing. All right, Ryan wins.
Wait, this one.
What's the answer? B, right? The answer is B, right?
It is, Vanessa.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, so it's
this is just a pack of mine, I guess.
This is his pack. Iron Lad. Cosmic Ghost Rider, really? Okay.
Wind Dancer.
Jesus.
Hey, Kate Bishop.
Hey, Kate Bishop.
I like Blue Marvel. Actually. A Falcon. Oh, we got 2 action figure cards. We got Falcon and Beast.
Deadly Claws. The Spider-Man.
This is something shiny. This is different.
Oh.
It's a parallel. There's no number on it, though. But it's shinier than the rest. The rest aren't shiny. Regular cards are not shiny. Rock Slide. Jesus, Rock Slide.
Hey, Dan. Dan the man. You're like one short.
Yep.
Oh, it shows the first on yours?
Sunspot.
I don't know. Like everything popped in there at the same time. I might
popped in at the same time. Let's see what this goes. Hey, you know what? How about this? Were you going to open up 3 packs or were you going to open up 2 packs?
I don't know.
Well, before you gave Ryan his.
I don't know. I was going to ask right now, actually.
Okay. Why? How about this?
We got because those Dan says, first 4 packs.
Dan says that he got his came up, and so did. So hold on, real quickly. Dan, would you like us to either open this next pack for you, or you can be thrown back into a chance to do it again next time? Which one would you like? Shows Ryan's in mine too, but I get what he's saying. Dan the man. We're all
on theirs and not on ours.
Yeah, he said. It was Ryan. For us, it went Ryan D. But they were like it came. It was weird how it came up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's up to Dan. If Dan wants us to open up this pack, Ryan's still gonna get the 3rd pack. But if Dan would like us to open up this pack for him, it doesn't matter really.
Knife fight.
It doesn't really matter. We're giving them both.
All right, let's open up this pack.
2 manager, 1 man leaves.
So who's this for? Is this for Ryan? We're opening it up for Ryan. I don't care if he says yes or not. This is yours, Ryan.
Ryan, you get this pack. Okay,
this is your pack. I don't care. This is pack 5 out of 16.
5 out of 16. Okay. Battle Dan. Zaggy's never gonna get any right. Deadpool.
With a fuzzy, he's got the like Viking Deadpool.
Viking Deadpool.
Hellion.
Okay. No, that's all right. This is all right.
Patriot.
Okay.
Well,
he's an up and comer.
I like
Blink, sweet.
This
Girl
is like
Blink.
old school. Claire,
Yeah.
You know, Ferguson Blink too. Lyra. Yeah,
I don't remember Lyra at all. I'm sorry. Oh, Colossus.
Colossus.
That's nice.
Action figure.
Oh, double action figure.
Ooh, Shuri action
Shuri.
figure.
Oh,
Black Panther.
Shuri action
Cool.
figure.
Oh, and a Decade Magneto.
Nice.
Look at that. A little bit of shiny action that Joe Mad,
All the-
I believe, cover.
All the giveaway packs so
Yeah,
far.
he's got a number.
And a Miss Marvel. That's
Decades
good.
cards.
Oh, and a Ms. Marvel sticker. It's a good pack.
Warpath. Okay.
Hey,
Devil Dinosaur.
and Clea.
Well, who cares? All right, so that's going to what's
Going
this
to
guy's name?
Dan.
No, this was it going to Dan or was it going to Ryan?
Oh, Ryan. I'm sorry. Yeah, Ryan.
Okay,
Ryan.
Ryan D. Ryan D. Make sure you send that to. Make sure you get a hold of Rennavision for that pack. Okay.
Yeah. If you guys have Instagram, hit me up on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, where's the thing? I'll throw it up now just so we don't forget. I think I have it on here.
I'll do it. Yes, Slidefeld did it. All
Yeah,
right.
there's the
Ryan says
Instagram.
yes. Okay.
If
He's
you don't have
really happy.
Instagram, I don't check this. Oh, no, that's your email.
Oh, I don't ever check my email, bro.
I think it's like Rennavision1.
I don't
Gmail.
ever check the email.
email I
I'll
have
never
is
check the
Gmail.
email. All right.
Apparently, somebody else stole Rennavision. All right, we got to keep moving. I'm going to
It's a
open
guy-
up. Wait, so
All
I'm
right.
open up one more pack, and then the next pack is
Next. Yeah.
Dan's.
Okay. Okay. That sounds good.
Because you said the third pack
Yeah.
was going to be Dan's. That's fine.
So I said, whatever. Dan's getting pack 2. Dan, you're getting pack 2.
Oh, no, yeah. So who was first?
Ryan, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, whoever. This is getting Blade, though.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh, this is already good. Silk.
Well, no, this one's
Silver.
mine.
Yeah, this is yours. Yeah.
Silver Claw. Wallflower.
Jesus, was a kook.
Is this a duplicate? No.
White Tiger. No.
Maria Hill.
Rio. No. Oh! Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, wait. That's
Pumpkin bombs.
Huh?
Goblin action
It's just
figure.
pumpkin bombs. It's just really big on it. Pumpkin bombs.
Yeah. Superior Spider-Man sticker.
Oh, nice.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. Nice.
Corsair.
Nice.
And yeah, you saw
Blade.
the Blade.
Yeah, Dan said he didn't care if we redraw and he still plays or if we open one. So I don't care. Just open him a pack.
Well, who was? Well, you got somebody got to keep track because I can't write it down while I'm open.
Open him a pack. Because what do we have? Only 2 questions left?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I don't care. I'm gonna give way more than that.
Open him a pack.
So
Here
this
you
one
go,
is gonna
Dan.
be for who?
Dan.
Ryan.
Dan the man.
Dan.
Ryan
Dan
was
the
the-
man.
Ryan was the last one.
Dan.
Dan the man. Dan the man.
So this is Dan's pack. Oh, almost knocked the cards over here.
Zaggy, you don't have to battle Dan. Dan was
Yeah,
second
the
every
fight
single
for it.
time. I don't think you're going to win that battle.
Night Thrasher.
Nice. I love Night Thrasher. They did to him. Oh!
Nice. That's I like the
Phantomax, that's awesome.
Bende dots. Is that what they're called?
Dude, that's nice.
Chamber.
Chamber. Okay, he's got some winners.
Miss
Miss America. All right.
Basically, America Chavez.
Yeah, American Chavez.
Red She-Hulk.
Okay.
Ooh, Miles.
Ooh,
Nice.
Miles Morales.
Oh, and there is a Saturday morning cartoon. Oh, it's the same one.
Oh.
Defenders.
It's all right. Well, this
Mm-mm.
one's going to somebody else.
Oh,
this is
what's that?
backwards.
That's a magic card.
No,
What is
that's
that?
a flavorful card. That's one of the big
Oh,
hits, I think.
Flavorful? What the hell's flavorful?
War
one of the-
Machine.
Well,
That's only a 1 or 2 hit per box, I think.
Oh,
well, whatever the heck this is. Dan, you got this War Machine.
Dan, you got. Oh, he actually got paid off here.
Lick it and see. No, I'm just kidding.
It tastes like chicken.
That's not a good card. That's a sticker.
Yeah, that's the sticker card.
Oh, that's a good sticker.
Shooting Star.
Okay, well,
Cannonball. Oh, I don't like
okay,
this.
that's an
Yeah.
ugly cannonball.
And then, new school
Oh,
Professor X.
yay!
Looks like a
And
maker.
boo, 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 boo. Dude, nice pack. There you go, Dan.
Oh,
That's why you come in second your whole entire life. Now you just came in first. That's what
there
you
you
get.
go.
Just kidding with you, Dan. Thanks for watching.
All right, I'm going
Thanks
to
for
open up
supporting
one more,
Dan
then we'll
Gunn.
go to a third
That's
question.
a good pack, man. Dang, that's a good pack. Flavor cards. I don't know. Yeah. All right.
All right. Well, open this
After this one, we're going to do a question,
another
right?
Question.
Okay.
Agent Venom.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, I do. I'm a big fan of Duke.
Oh, I like
I
this.
like Duke.
There's some great cards being pulled here.
Oh, Ironheart.
Ironheart.
Hey, Molly Hayes. I like
Okay.
Molly Hayes.
There's a little bit of a.
Jessica Jones. Oh, a Ditko.
Oh, Ditko Daredevil.
Daredevil. Oh, hey, I get a Shuri.
All right.
Yeah, there's
Everybody likes Duke.
That one goes
there's
there.
only one of those flavorful cards per box.
Oh, is there? That's a reflector for Cyclops.
Hey, it's a shiny
Oh, he got the flat.
veil.
Nobody cares.
Shroud.
Okay.
Who's Katie Power?
That's another one of the girls from Runaways.
Is she?
I think so.
Must have been later in the run. Bill Foster with the
Wow, he's got the cutout 12 pack. Sweet.
And the pop collar.
pop collar and everything. Like the collar is the front of his shirt. They turned the front of his shirt into his collar.
That is funny. We're doing Daredevil trivia in the Daredevil card gut ball. All right, let's go up. Speaking of trivia, next trivia question,
Yes.
Pete.
Next trivia question to figure out who will get the third pack. I'm going to open
James, Dan, and
Ryan.
Ryan cannot win.
All right. So, oh, wait. And I didn't give the answer slide, but you guys got it. That was the Vanessa.
Mm-hmm.
Question 3. And I can take a drink while we do this.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Power Pack. You're right. It was Power Pack.
Daredevil's former secretary and love interest, Karen Page, was brutally murdered by which villain? A. Kingpin. B. Bullseye. C. Electra. D. The Owl.
James gave this
Who
away
killed
already.
Karen Page? I didn't try to make these hard.
Yeah, James gave him away too, by the way.
That's up to you. While I open
Astro.
2 packs, the third pack
Astro
will
says
be
B.
for whoever gets it right.
Leftover says A, and Astro says B. No,
Well, you guys know the answer, right? So you know if somebody got it right.
Actually, I don't know the answer. I wasn't paying attention earlier in class.
I think somebody got it already right, but I'm
Yes,
not
they
sure.
did. I heard you said, I think it was Astro.
Astro got B. Bullseye.
Astro said B. He was the first to say B.
It was Bullseye in Kevin Smith's run.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
So Astro, you will get pack
Astro got
3 after this one.
it. Okay. Well, Leftover's still trying, so he might get one.
Well,
Better trivia
no,
question
there
would
we
be,
go.
how many Daredevil love interests have been killed over the years?
Yeah, right.
7,
Didn't
8?
Kingpin kill one of them? All right.
I feel like there's been a bunch.
Chase Stein, he's one of the runaways.
Runaways, yeah.
Eric O'Grady.
No, that other one was part of Power Pack. The other girl.
Oh, Power Pack. There you go.
See,
Sick. Beast action figure card.
Dudley Carlisle. We saw that already, I think. Yeah.
Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative. Gamer
I
card.
just picked up a Mr. Negative book.
Hey, there's a good hit.
Whoa, look at that one.
That's
What's
not
that? How thick is that thing?
Jessica Jones Frenzel. This thing is like thick.
Yeah.
It's like a top loader.
That's crazy. Jessica Jones, not bad. Yeah, I know you like Jessica Jones, so that's good
I
for you.
do. I do.
Squirrel Girl card. You can send me that. I like Squirrel Girl. Star Lord. This is a good one too, man.
Star Lord. Dagger.
Dagger. Like Dagger.
Polaris.
Polaris. Yep. That's a good
Yeah.
pack too.
Yeah. I know
Some
we're
good
running
cards.
late, so I'm trying to go through these.
No. We're not running late. We don't
Are
have
we?
anything other. No, because we're picking numbers back up. It's that type of time of night where people come on for story
All right.
time and
Well, it's just
card polls and.
I still got to get up and start making a turkey in the morning.
The Frenzel
All right, so
card's
this
a
is
good
one
hit.
more pack, and then
Oh, I'm
it'll
still.
be-
Yeah. No.
Astros.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. One more. Or is this one Astros?
No, next one's Astros.
Next one's Astros. Okay.
Living Lightning,
Nope. Garbage.
Arrow,
Okay.
Thatcher,
Trash tier.
Oh, Dark Hawk!
Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider.
Ghost Spider, all right.
Don't call her Spider Gwen, apparently.
Falcon.
Avengers.
Oh, Morning Avengers.
I should put these with those. Boom Boom,
Ooh, shit.
Prodigy,
Oh,
Cloud. Who the hell's Cloud?
You put that in the wrong stack.
Oh,
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Snowy Sabretooth
No, he Sabretooth with a snowbeard.
and Prowler.
Oh, God. All right,
Yeah,
here we
that
go.
was the best one.
Here we go. Yeah. Hey, we just got a bunch more in. So show them that Jessica Jones card you pulled, which was nice.
This
Look
is
at the size of this one.
Yeah, this is whatever this. It's thick. Again, you can see like that thing's thick. It's like a top loader. It's heavy too.
All right, James has already won. Dan's already won, and so why do I keep forgetting the guy that's got the Han Solo thing? Is it Ben?
Ryan.
Jeez, sorry,
All right.
Ryan.
Because you're bad with names.
Astro, this is your
I know,
pack.
that's a true thing. Yeah, Cloud. I got no clue. Cloud.
That one looks thick. I'm just saying.
It does feel a little thick.
Oh, did he get the coin? Astro gets the
I
coin.
don't know.
Astro's been harassing me all day, so I hope he gets garbage. I hope he gets nothing. Good day, sir. Hulk on the back, so that's
We
good.
have Gravity.
That's
for
good.
Astro.
Keep it going with that.
Rectal.
Oh, gee.
Oh, man.
Keep going.
Surge.
Yes, this is such a garbage pack.
Yes.
Yes, so bad.
Wave.
Wave.
No, that's not good.
Alpha.
Oh, Alpha.
You got two though. You got two
You
cards.
got double though. Oh, and you got the Avenger one. Oh my God! Look who's next.
Oh, Paladin. You got a Paladin. A Novar sticker.
No far.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just joking
Oh, that's a
around.
cool
Don't
rogue,
do
though.
dirty
I
like
like that
this.
rogue.
That's a decent rogue. That
Rogue's
looks like
good. Yeah.
Yep Lee like art. Like the art on that's pretty good. Hellcat.
Oh man. And
And
Hulk.
Hulk.
Warhulk.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Astro. My
That's
bad,
what you teased
dude.
him. So then,
I know. I shouldn't have teased them. That's my bad. Well, Astro gets that pack though. There's some decent ones in there.
I suppose not too bad. All right, I'll open up one more
Combo.
than the last question.
Yeah. Well, how many packs do you have left?
5 packs left.
Okay, yeah. One, then the last question. Good.
Yeah, one, and then we get to the last chunk of 4. Because I was trying to do one out of each pack of 4.
Ah, the Rogue was a good pick. Good. Astro's always got a good attitude anyway, so I'm good with that.
All right, let's see what we got here. Echo.
Really? Jeez, oh Pete. Oh, Cable. This looks good.
Cable.
This isn't going to anybody. This is going to you. Quake.
Quake. Yeah, this one's
Nice.
just going into the pile.
Warhammer's garbage. Okay. War Machine. I
yeah.
mean,
Carolina.
Oh
I'm
my
getting a lot of
God.
runaways
Who
here.
the hell was Carolina Dean?
one of the Runaways.
She's one of the runaways.
Man,
Cap.
Okay, that goes in your other pile.
I watched that TV show. I still remember Carolina Dean.
Hey, Gambit. actually.
Hey, Mon Ami. Go.
Julie Power.
Ooh, that's one of the power pack.
Mhm.
Dust sticker. Oy.
Ugh.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
That's awful.
that's a bad
That's
wig.
bad art. Yeah.
Ugh.
God, that's terrible.
Rocket
Okay.
and Patsy Walker because
Wow, that was a
Really
shitty
need
pack.
her
That
and
probably was
Hellcat?
the worst pack. That's the worst pack I've seen so far.
I'm gonna
That's
give
by
you
far the
Patsy
worst.
Walker and Hellcat. You're gonna
Yeah.
pat at a
Well,
300 lineup.
How many packs
It
do you
is
have
what
left?
it is.
5? Did you say 5?
we got 4 left.
Got
4
4.
packs left.
Okay, so here, let's do a quiz real quick.
The question is, what California city did Daredevil once move to for a time? Was it A, Los Angeles, B, San Diego, C, San Francisco, or D, none? He's never left Hell's Kitchen.
This is one of those questions.
little bit.
Sorry, I should probably get rid of this so that you can see.
So yes, which California city, if any?
That was the worst pack he just rolled.
It was not a great one. It was not a great one.
Leftover goes with B. Late night goes with B.
All right,
and then
you shout them
Zaggy-
out while we go, and I'm
Zaggy laughs. Nobody else has answered at this point.
2 B's.
2 B's. C. Eric
C,
went with
because
C
Eric's going C.
because it's spelled wrong. Eric went with-
he's right. I did
Okay.
spell it wrong.
All right,
Wait,
all
he's
right.
right. Is that was the right answer?
He's
or he's
right, and I did spell it wrong.
He is right. Yeah. Okay.
He is right,
That's
and
good.
I did spell it wrong. Now
All
that I
right.
look at it.
So
Hey, I
go
was
this,
rushing to get materials done today
do this pack, and then after this pack, then do one for
for Eric.
Eric. Yeah, do one for
Yes,
Eric.
San Francisco. San Francisco is the answer.
It's the San Francisco treat.
Francisco. Anyway, yeah. So I'm going to do this pack, and then the next one will go to
Hey, Comics
Eric.
and Pop is saying hi to you from Team Nerd.
Hey. Oh yes, go check out Team Nerd Herd's channel if you guys haven't seen it. They do a lot of fun stuff over there. I got to do their game show yesterday. It was a
Oh, awesome.
heck of a lot of fun. All right.
Oh, Zag. I was gonna hook you up, but I don't know if I'm gonna hook him up anymore.
Wow. Oh, double down vote.
Yeah, that hurts Pete's feeling when you give him a down vote.
Well, we're gonna go with this first one. Hydra Bob,
Nice. That's a good card.
Amadeus Joe.
Okay.
Another
Is this
runaway.
Astros?
Alex Wild. No, this is just to my pile.
This
I
is-
guess.
okay.
Figure out what to do with them.
I think you have all the runaways at this point.
I think so. Finesse.
Put that
Oh my
runaway
God.
set together.
Thanos again.
Thanos again.
Yeah, gamer card.
Gamer
Oh,
Is
version.
that
Vulture.
Oh, and a shiny Yondu.
Yondu lucky.
And a Winter Guard sticker.
Okay.
Old school Isaiah Bradley, even though he looks like he has breasts.
And he looks like he's kid. That's okay.
Look at the rack on him. Check that out.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, Super
And
Soldier.
that bitch press a lot there.
Oh,
Oh,
geez,
yeah.
old Pete's the thighs on that one.
Beast.
Yeah.
And Red Wolf to round it
Oh,
out.
Lord.
Red Wolf. Boo.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you, to Comics and Pops.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving. All right, this is going to be Eric's pack.
All right.
Hit it.
Yeah, I mean, I like him thick, but she was thick.
It was
That'll hurt you thick.
That was something else.
Uh-huh.
Also, I'm going to leave it to you two. We have 2 packs left after this one.
You just say thick Hulk. Yeah, we were gonna give one to Zaggy, but I don't know anymore if we're going to do that. X-Man. Look, he looks like
X-Man.
Jesus now. What's going on? Speedball? Okay.
Speedball.
Maggot. This is skinny Maggot, too. It's not even like OG Maggot where he was
Oh,
all...
jeez.
over
This looks like a
magnet size.
dog of a pack so far. Oh, another runaway.
Now we got more runaways.
Oh, okay.
Alpha
Ugh. Hey, a rogue. Okay.
action figure. Black Widow action figure.
Good.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh,
that's cool.
Blazing Skull. I don't know
That's
what
kinda
blazing.
Like
Cool,
the
though.
refractor kind of look there.
That's like a cool
Yeah, shiny.
reflector, though.
Ooh, and
A
a
Miles
Miles
card.
sticker.
Miles sticker. That's
A Miles
nice.
sticker from the Champion set, I guess.
Okay. Oh, Nova. Nice. Who's that?
Deathlock
Nice. He's hitting some winners.
and Doctor Strange.
Wow, that's a Doctor Strange. All right, good job,
That's
Astro.
Doctor Strange.
That's not the worst pack we've seen so far.
All
All right, so
right.
what do we have? We've got 2 left.
We got 2 left. So what I want to do is
Yeah, go ahead. What do you want?
I'm going to give this one to
Yeah.
Zaggy.
All right.
We're going to
What
open
is
up
that,
Zaggy's next, and then you two pick somebody else who's in the chat going to get the last pack.
Okay. Okay.
And we have to go back and figure out who I'm going to mail all this stuff to. But this is Zaggy's pack.
Hey, Mojo, what's up?
It feels a little heavy. I'm just going to be honest. This feels a little heavy.
If Zaggy gets the bass pack, I'm setting this channel on fire.
I get the...
Oh, you're up. Cool. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, you
there's,
want?
Rachel Green's,
Tag?
secretary boyfriend tag. I know Marco doesn't get that reference, but
Yeah, I didn't see it. Thank you, James. Appreciate it.
Over those Star Wars questions. Luna Snow.
Luna Snow. All right.
Sam
Hey, another Nova. You got Kid Nova. Sam.
Kid Nova.
What's up, Sam?
Jubilee. Oh, Philabelle. I still want to see her in Guardians. I don't think we're getting her. but
Yeah, I don't think we're
I'd
gonna
like
get it.
it.
Oh man.
Another Falcon. I feel like we got a couple Falcons.
I agree.
Excellent
Oh,
card.
do. All right.
Ooh, Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
even though it's
That's a fucked up looking.
There's a weird
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster.
not- Yeah, it's not the best art on that one. Ooh, Hazmat.
Hazmat.
sticker.
That's your sticker. Good.
Wow.
Yeah, Zach,
Sorry,
you got it.
Zaggy.
Mr.
No,
Death.
no, it's all right.
Oh, they gave Sexy Death, not this.
Yeah.
Yeah, sexy to Thanos' girlfriend.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This doesn't
Yeah,
look
Pip
like
Troll.
the Troll.
That's not Pip the Troll.
That's not Pip the Troll,
That's
but
not
that's
my
awesome.
Pip
They
the
got
Troll.
Pip the Troll. That's awesome. They got Pip the Troll, but that definitely.
Man,
Oh, and
Man
Man
Thing.
Thing.
Wow, that was a pack there, Zaggy.
All right. So who are you thinking?
I don't know.
I'm
Last
gonna
one.
make it-
You want to make
Box
it
is
my?
empty.
I have one thing for pickups here. You want to make it the trivia question? We'll see. It's a pretty
Okay.
easy one. We'll see who gets the answer
What
right.
is it? Okay, what is it? Yeah.
All right. You want to make me big?
Yeah.
This will be
Yeah.
a trivia question. Whoever answers this first, you get this back. Ready? All right. So I just got these in the mail. Quick question is, which 2
There's a
Street Fighter
Pip there,
characters are on this Delotto art?
Oh,
Somebody's got to know it.
I only know one of them because it's the one I always play.
Really?
Those
Yeah.
are,
I can't
one is
remember.
like the opposite of the other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're
Anybody in chat?
the Mario and Luigi.
Yeah, I can't just remember those guys. I mean, I know who they are.
I know.
Marco's terrible with names, so I expect somebody in the chat to know who they are. Anybody?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we
If
still
I know
got,
one of the guys, you guys gotta be old.
All right, I'll take one of them.
You already did win. Yeah, you win Pip the Troll.
Mojo got it.
Yeah, you got the Pip the Troll.
Mojo
Maggie, you
came
just
in-
won a pack. Sorry, you can't win. Oh no, I'm sorry. Late night. Late night was first.
Late night. Oh, there he is. Yep, late night was first.
Oh yeah, there it is. We're all jumping around.
And Rue, good, because that's who I wanted to give the second last pack to, anyways. Late night gets it, and I wanted Eric though. I had Eric in there. I mean, we had a Mojo just came in late, but
Watch the Star Wars show on Sunday. You'll have another chance to win something.
Yeah, we'll have
Not
some more
Marvel
fun
cards,
stuff.
but Marco doesn't let me give away non-Star Wars stuff. So
you can come back on this show and do it. I mean, it's literally a show based off 100% based off of Star Wars. So like, why would we do anything but Star Wars on it?
I know.
Hey, I got a text. Hold on, real quickly. I got a text saying, opening packs, you hit a sketch card of Cloud in one of those last few Marvel
That was
Age.
a sketch card?
I think so. Let's go back and look. Hold it up, because my man.
I don't even know if I pulled it out of the regular pile. I'm gonna put it in just a regular card.
What is this, Star Wars?
Yep, I don't think I pulled it out.
Star Wars thing you speak of.
By the way, are you Dan, the guy that's texting me? Are you Dan who's texting me?
This who
I'm not Dan.
No, somebody's
I'm not
texting me. I can't.
Wait,
tell
the
you who it
Cloud
is.
one?
Yeah.
No.
No,
That's
you
just
sure?
awful art.
Pull it back out. Let's see it.
I will. Yeah. Unfortunately, as much as it might look like a sketch
Oh
card,
yeah, it's
this
not.
is just awful art.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's bad. Why is it shiny in the right corner? Are they all shiny?
They all have that little upper deck logo.
It's a little upper deck logo.
Little
All right,
on
fair
top of
enough.
all of them. Yeah, see, they all got it.
No, Zaggy, it is not you texting me. I like you, but I don't think I'd give you my personal number.
All right. Last
Just
pack
kidding.
here.
You can have my number.
Who's this for, late night?
It is. It's for late night.
All right. Gotta get this out of here.
I gotta
All
get
right.
some of this Red Bull meat.
Dr. Nemesis.
Dr. Nemesis. I like Dr.
Interesting
Nemesis.
character. I haven't heard it from him in a while. Domino.
It is Momoka. Yes, that's who's texting me, Eric.
M. Ooh, Elsa Bloodstone.
Elsa.
And Elsa. Yeah, this is a good pack. Who's this going
I
to?
know.
Oh, throw it away. Pack's garbage. There's something coming up though. Oh,
AF-15.
now you own an AF-15.
Classic Ditko.
Wouldn't that be funny if it was a piece of AF-15?
Oh,
M.
you
You
got
don't
a
know who
rogue.
M is?
Another rogue action figure.
Zag, you don't know who M is? Isn't it Monet's?
Yeah, Monet.
Monet. Yeah.
Hepzibah.
Hepzibah.
Wiccan. A
Oh,
young
Wiccan.
figure.
That's your sticker, huh? Okay. Well, you got the AF-15.
That's
Sexiest
cool.
man
Ant-Man come.
alive. Jay Lee Colossus. I know that art. You can tell Jay Lee.
Hmm.
Ooh, and Hercules, even though that's not the Hercules I would have imagined.
It doesn't look at all like him.
That doesn't look
Their
like
outfit's
Hercules.
weird.
All right.
Ooh, that AF-15.
Well, that's a good one for late night. Good. We got some good
Late
winners
night.
there, guys. Good job.
What up front here.
What's up? Good job. Good job on late night. Hey, do we still have 5 variants? Oh, ooh, future. All right, 5 variants. Ant-Man was cool. Thank you. You're welcome, late night. Pete, how fast can we get through 5 variants?
Oh, we can get through it in 5 minutes.
Okay, less than 5 minutes. Here we go. 5 variants.
And then I got to go to the bathroom.
Do you want me to just start going over con coverage while you go to the bathroom?
No, I'm fine. I can get through the variants pretty fast. Again, there's not a lot here. They're Daredevil variants, obviously, because we're doing Daredevil. Wait, no, that's a tier list. Not that. I grabbed the wrong thing. But yeah, so again, hit me up on IG. If you guys don't have IG, mention something in the comments. I'll figure out a way to connect with you or send it an email to the Rennavision 1 Gmail address.
Oh, Comic and Pops, Team Nerd Herd, you are behind, my friend. Tell him he's behind.
Oh, a little bit of a lag.
Somebody in the chat, please tell Comics and Pops that he's behind. I'll DM you.
You can
Okay.
comment in the chat.
Wink, wink.
Wink. Wait, are you DM? Who
I
DM?
cannot.
DM?
Well, yeah, no, because we still got to get you hooked up, JJ, so you can just do this stuff on the channel too. But Marco, you
No,
can
yeah,
comment in
true.
the chat right on
It's
the
true.
right.
Right. Sure, I can.
You could just type.
I know. All right.
Anyway,
What's this guy's name?
where are we at? So we need to go with.
Go figure it out.
With this.
Comic pops.
There we go.
Yeah,
All
at this
right,
point,
so-
he already knows. Pops.
Top 5 variants on a budget for
You
Daredevil.
know what? That happened to me yesterday too when you were doing this Mark Silvestro thing. And by the way, I'd like to say, did you see me laughing? Why I was laughing about that artist was because that artist is the reason why Mark kicked Liefeld out of Image, which I was like, hey, yeah, bring up that real quickly. How that one went down. All
We
right.
didn't want to hit the hot topics. We wanted to let Mark talk
No,
about what he wanted to talk about.
He wanted to talk about it, and you didn't ask him the best question ever. Like in those 90 parties, like what was the craziest promo party you guys had? Because I've heard some crazy stories from those 90.
Well, also didn't want to make Matt feel uncomfortable just asking Mark questions about stuff that he wasn't a part of.
Oh, I think he would have liked those too.
All right,
Go.
our first variant. We're going with Daredevil 500. This is the 1 in 25. No, 1 in 15. This is a Jeff Darrow. I like Jeff Darrow. He always gives a good background. Like the characters usually on the smaller side, like as far as how much they take up of the cover, but the cover is usually pretty intricate and pretty interesting. But this Daredevil 500, obviously, since it is an anniversary issue, had a bunch of covers. There was a 1 in 10 that had the 70th anniversary border. There's also Delado wraparound. It's a 1 in 25. But the 1 in 15, the Darrow, you can get this thing right now. There's one I think it was up for $8,
Nice.
$9,
Daredevil's cheap.
or it sells for $10. You see what it sells for, so it's still pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So for 1 in 15, that ain't too bad, I think.
Mm-mm.
Our next one, $5.95 Legacy Edition. This pretty cool Kingpin and Daredevil cover. This is a 1 in 25. There is also a 1 in 10, and a 1 in 50, and a 1 in 100, which also is actually pretty cheap if you find this thing. I think this is a Jusco or a Hildebrandt. I can't remember which. But anyway, the 1 in 100. But we're talking about the 1 in 25, which is also $11 for 1 in 25.
Not bad.
I know you
Or
can
sells
get
for
those.
10.
You get those Kirby T-shirt covers pretty cheap too.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The T-shirt ones.
That's what the one in the 50 was.
Yeah. I like the T-shirt covers, but yeah, they're all pretty cheap. Next one, we're going with a hip-hop cover.
Uh-oh.
Daredevil 1.
Hip-hop.
I don't think this was an incentive ratio, so I don't know what qualifier you needed to do to get some of these hip-hop covers, but this is, the Tupac cover. I am not going to say the album cover name, but you know which album cover it is.
It's appropriate.
But Daredevil 1, this thing, $13. It's out there. You can get for this one. Even though one sold for almost 19. There's a cheaper one out there right now.
This was the
So,
buy-in ones for the if you
All
bought
cheapy.
X amount of something else, you got
All
this.
cheap books. I like this number 5. This is a Zaffino. Is that his name?
Really?
Gerard Zaffino cover. Yeah, I dig it. I don't know, something like grimy, like about the way Daredevil's drawn, and then you got the rough circles. Also a 1 in 25. This
Looks
Man
like
Without Fear.
Marv. Looks like Marv from Sid City. They drew and give him a.
He's got a really square jaw going on there.
Yeah, it's a tougher look. I mean, it's no worse than JR's Daredevil.
True.
But still, this 1 in 25, $14. There's one out there, and there's none that sold. So I guess nobody else likes it.
Ooh, I like that one.
And then we do got this Daredevil. This is a Marcos Martin one. I like the the colors are different. You expect red. You always just expect red. Also 1 in 25. There is a 1 in 50. Classic type cover. There's a 1 in 75 Campbell cover that also does all right.
I think I have that Campbell cover actually.
Yeah. And it's 175. That's pretty high ratio. But the 1 in 25 itself, again, I like this Martin cover. It's $25, so it's right there at ratio. And you can see one actually sold in October for half ratio, so $12.50.
Woo! There you go.
Not bad.
You can find these things at a bargain. And just real quick for our bonus, because I always got to throw a bonus. I did some second prints for the bonuses. So I was looking at this number 5 from the current run.
That's cool.
Pretty cool with the Punisher T-shirt. This is the second print cover. This whole run up to 5 has good second print covers. So there's the second print for 4. All of these do pretty well, actually. There's 3. Pretty cool Punisher cover, second print. This Detective Cole North on number 2 sold pretty well for a while. And then number 1 had a second and a third. So the later printings on this current run, they all do all right, actually. $24. There's one out there right now at auction, but it sells for like $30. These all sell for like $30 and up. So if you find any out there, that's why I put these there. They're not really on a bargain in their second print. So just want to let you know, keep an eye out for this later printings. And real quickly, because you guys all love Lady Bullseye, the second print for Daredevil 111, Lady Bullseye, I figured I'd put this in here because I like it. I still think she's an okay character. I'm not going to show you all the other covers because it's irrelevant. $45 for this one, though. So this was not cheap.
Wow.
But it can sell for cheap. One sold for $13.
There you go.
But it was a fine copy, so it was a little banged up. Black cover. It's going to be tough to get in high grade, but so that's it. I think I covered it pretty quick.
First reprint. Cool. Good stuff. All right, Pete, you can take off, and we'll see you back in a couple minutes. Now I'm going to run you through one of the worst cons I've been to in a while. So I'm just trying. I mean, it just was like one of those things. It was like a comedy. It was nobody's fault. It wasn't the guy who was putting on the show. He puts on some good shows. It wasn't the timing. It just, nothing seemed to work out. We had tables, then we showed up, and then we weren't sure if we had a table anymore. I got a call like, hey, could you help me out in the last bit? Because I, like a whole big drama had happened, and we get there, and I was like, okay, whatever. But we get there. It's by the Blue Water Bridge, which you can like look out from where the con was and see Canada, like clearly. Like, hey, you could wave to somebody, you can see them each side. So it wasn't a bad thing. We thought we might get some Canadian people to come across, which that's why I'm like always.
Any Canadian price variants?
No, we didn't get. We really didn't get actually anybody from Canada. So this was just one of the books because I know people always ask about that famous one where he's smacking them and they might not know the cover. So since we had it on the wall, I was like, you know what? We were bored. So the promoter had said that they had. Oh, we look it over here, so I guess we can talk.
Ooh, a little bit of color right there.
Yeah,
Snatches.
but you can press that out.
5.6. Inside's nice.
So we pretty much graded at 5. I was like 5 or 6.
6.
This crease is probably keeping it in 5.
Oh, there's also that right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that because I was looking through the camera at the time too.
6 on a good day.
So it's like 5.
Let's
5.
check the wall out. The wall's looking good today. Yeah, this thing.
Haunting ground.
All
Yeah.
day.
Stuff to get game.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of games
Knowing
that
it
go
all.
through. So we kind of had a bunch of different stuff because we didn't know what people were going to be looking for at this con. Especially because if you can get
Pretty
for
thick
us,
wall. We tried to put our friend's wall together.
okay, that was another big debacle. So he borrowed somebody's wall. So we tried to put their walls together and he didn't know how to put them together. So we were like, well, it took us a long time to put the walls together. Let's just put it that way. But we don't know. So sometimes with Canadian buyers, they'll come over and they'll actually pay a decent amount for US books to get them back across the border. So you always have to have like well, you can write a receipt on anything, but then there's the Echo book and everything like that. But like, so we didn't know what they'd be looking for.
Got that Warlock 2.5.
We didn't know what would have anything. Yeah. 2.5. Obviously, you know, a lot of, so this is D-Town Comics too that's doing some of this. So a lot of this I asked him how many of those he graded.
See, first Santana down there
Mm-hmm.
Was there?
Oh yeah, we get to that.
on the pod.
Mm-hmm. We'll get there.
And that's not the error first death, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I've never.
These are
Never
cool.
seen one of
They're
those.
erasers.
Either. So I figured-
There's a whole set of
One
these.
those. These might just disappear accidentally. How many?
They
Those
didn't.
are
disappear. I
erasers?
should have taken them. Yeah, they're
They're like
erasers.
pencil tops. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So there was like a Hulk or the He-Man one
Merman, I
too.
saw.
But Skeletor's like over $120. That's what it goes for. And he sold a couple of these individually. He bought them all in a lot. It was an auction lot that he was looking at comics, and he saw this and then got the whole lot for $80, and he's done well on that.
Hey, first Dark Side on a TV screen.
Yeah, first Dark Side on TV screen. We make fun of this book right here because we're like, oh my god, remember when we were buying these for $3?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice copy.
I got more of that than Ram Man.
I'll admit something. That Mr. Miracle run that Tom King wrote was good, and then I dropped off. I don't think I ever finished it because it just took too long.
Yeah, we were just. I was like, we bought those for $3, and then we should. Those are books we shouldn't even have sat on. We should have gone on. Got rid of. That's a cool Joker cover.
There's Zatanna. I see it now.
Yeah, there's Zatanna right there. It's pretty good.
What grade is?
There was something.
Little bit.
You'll hear. I want to leave some of this on because you'll hear it in the background. You can kind of see it in the background right there. But there is this robot.
Good. Low grade better.
And you'll hear high pitched screaming, and it's coming from the thing. This happened the whole time. Well, of course, as soon as I say it, it's not going to happen. This is something interesting too that you have to watch for with the Hobgoblin book. There are people now that are taking the Fantastic Four book and taking the.
We'll see it, buddy.
Tattoo?
Hey,
tattoos,
out,
yeah.
and then there. So you got to watch.
for more than $5.
I still need one.
Like you did tonight.
Tattoos.
Yeah, and then just re-putting it in. So double check when you're doing it. I mean, it's hard to tell. Some
I just don't
people
want to
do
pay
it.
for it. It's too expensive. It's just one of those books I just don't want to pay for it. Like, I'll find one.
Space Ghost.
Yeah, well, we pulled out. Yeah.
Ghost to
Oh,
Ghost.
hey, look at this dude on the back of this lithograph. It's a sweet dude. Dude, that's sweet, dude.
Dude? Did you just call her a dude?
Yeah, I know. She looks like a dude. At first, I was like, who's the dude on that poster? And he's like, it's not a dude, it's a chick. And I was like,
Yeah.
hey.
Bruce Timm.
Bruce Timm's, right?
Do you hear that in the background? Sounds like an announcement. It's
Bruce
not.
Timm's? I know an artist every once in a while.
Superman Adventures 21.
Is it?
He gave us that book.
Star Wars stuff. Oh,
We're going to do that giveaway at Star Wars.
1 in 25.
oh that one.
Rules of Portatio.
This doesn't have this has got the MVP.
There's a red Toyota Corolla.
So,
Firelight.
It's missing this MVS. It doesn't.
so it was in a big hall, which was nice. But at the same point, they
Probably pretty good.
they gave lots of spacing. There was like 6 comic book vendors, maybe.
It's a little expensive for that book. But that's all right.
But
Hey,
Look, it's
I guess
first
something
and
got
Made up
fifth,
for it because that one's
rent.
like
yeah, of course. So that the news came out right before. Yeah, the news came out right before.
a couple on eBay that are at
We got into the
125.
debate about that.
Ooh, Thundercats.
That's
Jim Lee, that second print. I like that one. I paid up for one of those.
Yeah, so I got to throw some books in here too.
Oh, that show. Can't find that show. Iron Man book.
Wait, so just for loading and unloading.
Oh, that's so sweet. He's just like hanging out on his web.
Yeah, I sold that thing.
I thought
Yeah, good.
He's
Well,
overpriced.
he made a good point.
wire plugs anymore on
I was like, well, dude, you know, there's no like why is he have a white wire? Like I've had
hey,
Yeah, it's only like a 1 in
what
10.
year
It's
is
not
this-
even like
what
a
year
high
is
ratio.
this? iPhone stopped making them.
yeah.
You know?
I got that for
yeah,
cover. I
yeah,
pulled it off the wall. They didn't even like upprice it
Right.
when it came out.
He makes fun of the feet. That it must have been Leinfeld who drew those feet.
No outlets.
Yeah, the Kane cover's cool.
This X-Force is cool.
Do you hear that
Oh,
laughing?
there's one of the vampire.
Hear that laughing?
Do you have the Underworld cover?
That laughing was that robot. It continued to do
I
it throughout
heard
the
it
whole
that time.
show. And the whole setup too, by the way.
Secret Invasions, God of War, Wildstorm, God of Wars.
When do you think that's actually going to be?
I had that stupid. I actually still have one of that Betty Veronica cover. I still don't know how
He's
I
got
bought
like
it.
multiple. Some of this stuff is multiple. It's
It's
just
like
stuff.
I don't know where it came from. I remember buying it.
Oh, I gotta show you something cool though. We start moving up, and we get to see a couple of cool things. I mean, this is gonna actually people actually really care about that book. You would imagine.
Remember?
Oh yeah.
We went to.
So there was an auction we went to, and there was a long box full of those Secret Invasions, and I told him to buy it. And now I'm asking him like, "What do you think of this book? Have you changed your mind on it?" And he's like, "You remember that time we went to that auction, and you told me to buy all those books for like it was like $10, I think, for the long box." And he's like, "I chose not to," and I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I'm regretting it at this point." I'm like, "I don't think you got to regret that, dude. I think you'll be all right."
Hey, sometimes you miss. It's all right, you know.
But those backpacks are dope, dude. That was like a Batman, and then there's the Danny DeVito penguin, which I thought was kind of cool. Like there's just something different. He found some different stuff there. It was cool. unfortunately, like I said, there was only like 6 comic book vendors there, and I don't think like. So the promoter was like, "We sold already 860 tickets," and we're like, "Sweet."
When are they coming?
Well, one problem, it was wide open. I'll show you what the other problem was. So yeah, so this thing. Can't hear him that well, but that machine, believe it or not, that machine thing, the little robot guy from Lost in Space, was going the whole day, and it was terrible. So this is how close we were. Yeah, so this, I'm just looking out the window. That's Canada right there, and then there's some guy who is like using a kite flying like on the water, and he's going back between the two. Like he's going back between Michigan and, well, yeah, I guess America, but and Canada, and it's like
with his kite.
Yeah,
that's
like
the Jurassic Park Jeep.
Yeah, that was the Jurassic Park Jeep. Yep. So this was the majority of what was in this con. By the way, this con was like an hour and a half drive for me too. So maybe I'm a little bitter because of that.
Yeah, that's a tough drive to do for just this.
It was a 1 day, like 12-hour show. So here's the other comic vendor. Now I was
this
told
is something I want to stop at when I'm out already running errands.
Yeah, I told him I was told that he had DC horror, so I started to look through some of these boxes for it.
What, like
I was like,
the unexpected and that kind of stuff.
Well, it wasn't directed exactly, but I probably shouldn't have. Is that Ahsoka 75? Is he talking? Okay, there's a Ahsoka back here. Did we?
Oh, the Clone Wars one?
No, there was somebody who painted.
You're not buying up some Star Trek books?
No. I was like, where's this DC horror that he's talking about? Now, it wasn't. I don't think he's talking pre-code, but he's talking at least earlier stuff. There's some house. Okay, so we found some. Yeah,
it's not the horror stuff though. That's more the sci-fi.
I know. So I was like, okay, well, I got to be in the right spot, right? Like I'm finding the sci-fi stuff, and I actually like a lot of the House of Mystery stuff. So
at one point it was a horror run, but it wasn't a horror run then.
Yeah.
Then they switched it, like, oh no, comics code.
Okay.
There you go. There's the horror run.
All right, and then they got back.
Yeah, then they got back. Then they got like to the later. I wanted earlier stuff than that. In different.
You didn't want like the Elvira ones.
I was thinking about that one though. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And they were what they were. And it just got newer and newer and newer. So I was like, oh, I'm done. And then I was looking at this. I was like, well, crap, the thing bombed. And yeah, I mean, they had a lot of Eternals in there, and there was not a lot of Eternal selling. And the prices weren't, I consider, bad. They just weren't.
Not now. It's not going to sell.
Yeah, I mean, but think about that. You got like multiple copies. Those were pretty much all the quote unquote keys for Eternals just sitting in that box too. Like, okay, action. Where's this good horror that you were talking about? Superman? Not good horror. So there was this, and then the guys were like begging people to buy books.
I get so bummed when I get to a box and it's full of Superman books.
Yeah, I'm about to buy some Superman ones.
I go,
welcome back, Mr. Connor. I was thinking about
I have that book.
Yeah, I was like, man, I really wanted to get that book, and then I forgot to go back and buy it, which sucks. Because I was like having holding a camera and trying to do stuff doesn't work that well. Oh, there's some Justice League, and then there was no more horror. That was kind of it. I was like, okay, well. And then there just wasn't much there.
Well, there's not a lot of other boxes to go dig through.
No, yeah. So this is it. So no, is this it? Yeah. So this is the one where I'm like, okay, huh?
I also hate digging in boxes like that because then I feel bad, like putting them back down. Like, do I have to lift them back up after I go through it?
This is the one where I end up going through this later because I was like 50% off. I thought it was 50% off the Mark books, but did you see the guy who was dressed as Cena? Who's that?
No. Oh, looking at the comics.
Hold on, look to the left. Right there.
Peacemaker?
Peacemaker, yeah.
Oh, I was looking for like a
right here at the left corner. You'll see him on the left corner.
I see him.
Peacemaker, yeah.
It's not a toilet.
I gotta admit, at first I thought you said Xena.
No.
See the guy.
So I was like, okay, cool. And I was like, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. And I was thinking it was 50% off the Mark prices. I didn't even notice that guy was there. And then I was like, okay, some X-Men, some...
Come on, Ravage.
Nothing great.
I know you're a big Ravage fan.
I did. I got Ravage.
99.
I did. I ended up...
This was the only other comic vendor?
There's two more. No, Brad was there from Brad's Comics. He had some cool stuff I'll talk about later. And then like
the majority of people
man,
selling like art or what?
Oh yeah. No, it gets better. Yeah. No. I would say that that's not what the majority of the people showed up for.
Well, I know, but I mean, like, what were they selling?
Yeah, like art stuff, and there's some toy dealers. Dan, which is a guy locally that sells some good stuff, like, and he'll have some books, but he's more of a toy dealer, I guess, than a book dealer. Yeah, so these were the ones where I bought that book, obviously. So these were the books. This pretty much box is the one I went through and started buying like 50-cent books off of, because then I figured out
you didn't get the Shatter Shot annual. I guess
I did. I think I bought that one too. Like I said, they ended up putting it in a trash bag, so I got a whole trash bag of books for like $37. I don't know how they got $37 out of it. Yeah, it looked like the Clone Wars Ahsoka LOL for $75.
He was probably like, had another number.
Oh no, you know what that was? That was that's embarrassing. That was that hardcover book.
Library version.
Yeah, the library version. I'm like, why do you have this on your wall? That's embarrassing. But is this it? This might be where I get into. Well, Source Point showed up, so I guess there was another comic vendor. They didn't show up with much. They showed up with like 4 trades. But this is what ate up most of the haul.
That's
they set up a gaming, some game per thing put over. They weren't paying to get in to see us. Fuck no. We were a secondary like feeding thing. This is what this thing was hot all day.
Yeah, the gaming takes over at things like that when there's a gaming.
Yeah. So when he didn't mention that. Like when there's I would have just been like,
hey, that guy had a garbage bag full of comics too.
Yeah, I told you. I told you. So I was just like, you know what? I mean, I'm just not gonna I could do it. You know, there were some of the regulars, like Mike from Superhero Comics was there. I didn't know if these two guys were together. I bought some stuff off of them. They had decent stuff, kind of. But I had somebody. Actually, I was talking to somebody later on about this too. In those guys' books, I was going through stuff, and I was like, man, it's just kind of like one of those things where you have to take a second, because like I wanted to buy. It's
What's the Darth Maul?
Yeah, but it smelled like cat piss and vomit in his booth, so I was like, I'm good.
Did he work for PGX?
No, he worked for Kroger's. Then we get to Dan's stuff over here. Dan does a lot of toys. He's got some good stuff. With Dan, you have to buy the stuff when you see it, because if not, the next time you see him, the price is going to go up, and he'll move his prices every once in a while, because he's really just sells this. His dad was big into this, and then unfortunately his dad passed away a couple of years ago, and then but yeah, he's always got these up there and everything like that. But then like the grandkids get the profits, all the profits from anything he sells. And he's really got his like grandkids into this. Like they've showed up to shows and stuff like that. It's really cool. So like he doesn't have to sell anything, so he doesn't care. You know what I mean? Right. But he definitely's got a lot of cool stuff that he pops out, and especially when you get into toys, stuff like that, you can pretty much find everything.
I have to learn more toys. I don't. That's one thing. Star Wars, I don't know that much about. Like,
he does.
It's like I know which ones I like, but I don't know pricing. Like, oh, this one's hard. Yeah. Oh, is it?
That's Dan right there. Yeah. So if you see him, he's a good guy. He's nice. And don't go back here like I'm doing, because he's actually the guy that at Motor City.
I can't just intrude upon his booth and
don't just walk around the corner.
I just don't do that. But he was the guy at Motor City where I was going through, and he let me look through one of his boxes really early, and then somebody walked up right behind me and popped the top and just started pushing me out of the way to go. And I was like, what the? Like, they did tell you, he didn't say to you, you can look through these, and no, like, I mean, it's just rude. But, he did all right. Huh?
I saw the Two Claw Dakin first appearance.
He actually talked his dad into grading books. And he actually's got some Star Wars from the Marvel series that are pretty, like, somebody's like, why would you grade this at a 9.6? And I'm like,
why wouldn't you?
You're kidding me, right? Like he was going 9.6, 9.6, 9.4. Yeah, some of the stuff got into the 8.5s, but even with that, like 8.5 on the last issue, the Droid issue, 9.4. I mean, that's like his stuff was quality. So his prices aren't wrong. You know what I mean? He's right on with it. But he's got some cool stuff. We chitty chatted.
9-8. That first Miles is ridiculous.
Ooh,
So-
first question.
This is the problem that I have with it with Dan, though. He's going to hate me eventually because and he does watch the show, but I walk behind here, to do this, and he's very nice and lets me do it or whatever. And literally the very next thing, so Motor City, some guy starts digging through boxes that they're not supposed to be digging through. This show, I go back there, a guy walks back here, sees me like kind of looking through and touching like that, pulling out and pushing back in, and decides, he's like, can I come back? Which is nice that he asked. But then after he asked, Dan was like, sure, you can come back. And the dude starts pulling books off and like not putting them back on the wall, right? And doing it.
That's the worst.
And Dan's just such a nice guy. So he's like, and I was like, I wanted to say something, but then Dan's like, I guess if you could just like ask.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Okay.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah.
All right,
Like,
all right,
here, let me
that's
take care of you. So then Brad was here too. Brad brought more good stuff. He's always got some cool Star Wars stuff too. I actually bought these Lego Transformer things off of him earlier before the show kind of opened. He had some cool, which I know that we're going to get our man that always loves that we buy early stuff, but whatever. I didn't get to his wall because what happened, this is so bad. I got sidetracked. So I was going to start showing the walls and then something to the right caught my eye. And
You forgot to come back.
Yeah. So I forgot
You're like,
I actually forgot to shoot the rest. It wasn't Mad Balls. I forgot to shoot the rest of this. I was like, okay, shoot, don't be getting so giddy because he's talking to somebody.
I want some wrestlers, Triple H, and
I was like, oh, the Hardy Boys. I was like, oh, Pete would really love it if I dug through these. So I'm absolutely not digging through this. Let's go back up top. Wrestlers. Okay. And there they are in the background.
I think what I'm
Dave
going
Suitcase.
to try to dig through.
Dave Suitcase. So you see those posters? Yes. What's that?
that's what caught your eye.
This weekend, I'm going to try to dig through a basement
Nice.
at my parents' house. So we'll figure out
Excellent.
if I find any
So
childhood stuff.
So those were actually hand drawn. Who's the guy that did the Death Dealer?
Frazetta.
Yeah, so there's a couple Frazettas in there too. There's actually 3 to 4 posters a piece. I'm mad, and I should have bought them because they were cheap. They're like $20, but then I was like, how am I going to frame them? And so I didn't buy them, but I might buy them if I see them again. I know I'm not going to see them again. So that pretty much was the con. How did that con look to you? Oh no, I mean Daggett's was there with all Daggett stuff, but even Daggett didn't do that great. We did like 850. It was like it was tough, man.
Sounds
and then
great.
Oh, by the way, they locked the doors so you couldn't go through, you couldn't get out. Like
Now you just can't leave.
yeah, as dealers. So the setup, the load in and load zone was to the right. Now it was right behind Dan. So where Dan was, where we saw all those toys, if you turned around, there was a loading and unloading zone and a door that could go up and you could go out. So they locked that. Okay. But then if you wanted to go out the side doors into the hallway, they put up these huge tables that literally would give enough for one person to walk through. So you couldn't get, what could you do? You're stuck.
What was the
there for
purpose
whole-
of this?
I think purpose was 2-part. One,
Keep you at the
so
graphic con.
yeah. So
Did I kick it out?
so no dealer would leave early. I really do. I mean, it wasn't like, I don't know. It was more of the gaming people killed it. Nobody did terrible, but nobody did good. Like, I mean, it wasn't like, I think we had one Canadian buyer. So this is the interesting part about Canadian buyers. A lot of times they'll pay you in cash, which is nice. But at the same time, they want
Canadian
receipts.
cash.
No, American, but the U.S. dollar. But they want a receipt to get back across the border. So you have to have your receipt book and fill it out, which is fair enough. But then if you don't, then they get really, can't you just, and we're going to put it on the credit card, and you don't want to do that because it takes a percentage off. You got to pay the credit card every time you swipe on the queue. So, but there's guys that I know, bigger dealers from there, because it's not that hard for them to get back and forth across, and we didn't see any of the bigger dealers. And then there's like maybe 1 or 2 Canadians I came across. So it was mainly local yokels, and I'm not quite sure local yokels were, I mean, they were just like, whatever. I mean, it wasn't like, they just weren't. It was weird. Like I talked to Daggett's, and Daggett's was like, Keith was like, he was set up as soon as you walk in the door, he had a big spread. He had like a half a row. I mean, he went hog wild on it. And I was
Well,
like,
look like there's plenty of space.
him and James. And I was like, hey, James, yeah, there was plenty of space. I was like, what's going on? And they're like, everybody is just, they come straight in, they go to the right. And I was like, what? Why? And I figured it out because nobody gave a crap what you were selling. They wanted to go play Magic the Gathering. So like, you should have just called it a Magic the Gathering con in Crack Huron, because like that's what it was. So it was unfortunate, but you know what? We've had such a great
Have you ever been to Gen Con? They have other dealers and stuff at Gen Con, but if you don't bring gaming stuff to sell them, like nobody's paying attention to you.
Nobody's paying attention. There's a thing called Chicken Clucks. We went for lunch one day with Keith and and James, and that was good. The food was good. But besides that, I mean, it was like this. It's like this old restaurant. They're like, we clucked the best. Like, it was great. It was hilarious. But besides that, no, it was terrible. I spent a bunch of hours there, wasted a lot of time, but had fun because Brian's the guy when we ended up in the meth trailer park on our way to a comic book auction. That's Brian, right? When me and Sleepy decided to go to Dayton, like Brian didn't sleep the day before. So me, Sleepy, and Brian, Sleepy John, we shared a room together, and Brian slept on the floor in the middle of the day, like vampired it. He like called it COD for like 2-3 hours, come back, sleep, go back to the
Wait,
COD.
did he like Nick Cage Vampire's Kiss? Did he pull the couch on top of him?
It was weird. But like, he's my road dog. Like, I love hanging out with him, and we tell old stories because we came up in the same area, and it's good. So it was good. It was good to work the con with him because I don't know. He's just fun. That was the only thing that saved it. The only thing that saved it was Keith was there, Dan was there, Brad was, like all your friends were kind of there.
That always helps.
So you got to do it, and then I got to do it with Brian, where we just got to joke and talk shit about what books were on the wall and like comics and like, ooh, look at this, like just walking through. I mean, there wasn't like, I don't think anybody took it. I think after like the first hour, you figured out what you were in for, and it was going to be a long motherfucking day. And it was a long, long day. By the way, for those that asked, it was a 2-shoe change thing because I literally would just
the 2
was going to fall.
Got to the second pair.
I usually actually don't sit down. I try not to sit down during cons. But there was times where I was like, nah, I'm just sitting in that chair because like, what good is it? Like, we didn't. And then the Danger Mr. Robinson thing was like, so and God bless that man. He was so proud that he built that thing. Like, it was so great. And I made the mistake of when we were doing setup, I was encouraging him like, oh, that's really cool, man. You did that yourself. Sure. Cause like that building's huge, and because there's no comic vendors, guess what? It was us. It was us, Daggett's, Brad, Mike, who does the Great Lakes series. And that's it. That's who the fuck set up. So this guy comes in with this thing. I was like, oh, that looks cool. What is it? It's a okay, yeah. The robot from Mr. Okay, what the hell ever. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Well, then he turned it on. There's 6 people here. We're trying to figure out how to put those boards together. And no, you can't be Mr. Robertson because he doesn't smoke. And you smoke. Smoking's bad. Cough, 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 cough. Ha, 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 ha. Like the whole time, bro.
Jesus.
Like, yeah. Yeah. I was like, damn, dude, not my day. So, taxes. Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what the purpose of the receipts are. All right. So that's what we have at that con. Next week, we'll come up with something new to talk about. Probably, I don't know, Pete. Give us a suggestion, guys. Like I said, give us a suggestion. JJ, thanks for having you. It was great. I'm glad we got to break some cards. Do we have a card break coming up on Dark Side? Tales from the Dark Side too?
If they ever actually send out the Bounty Hunters cards and quit delaying them, yes.
Okay, cool.
And I should be getting some from some cards from the UK relatively soon. So
nice. So maybe we'll get some more breaking over there on Dark Side. I know some of you guys at least are enjoying that. I still don't understand it, but I think it's fun just looking at stuff, I guess.
Yeah. It's the same thing as like watching somebody flip through a box. You just want to see what's next.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, JJ, take some pictures, take some video of digging through your parents' basement. Maybe we can add that today. Holiday comic tier list. Eric, you really think that's going to do well?
Actually, I buy a lot of holiday comics.
I do too, just because you can get them cheap.
And we'll
do that. We'll do holiday comic tier list. Fine. Yes. Okay, Astro, you want to come on and talk about how great that show is? We will next week. Next week, everybody catch up on Cowboy Bebop, and we'll talk about how
I'll be in the chat
we'll
next week.
Yeah,
we'll talk
Yeah.
Bebop. We'll talk
After I finish it.
Hawkeye.
shoot tier list. I think I'm switching back. I got to replace best affordable Batman villain covers. That's kind of a good one. I gotta go replace a bunch of my shoes. So I think I'm gonna go back to. I was looking at Pumas again because I like some of the Pumas.
Oh my god, they killed Kenny's.
Sketches. And no. I'm getting real ones.
No,
Snooze Fest. Astro, you are wrong, sir. Good day.
well, I gotta check it out still. That's my plan for the weekend.
Bounty Hunters, yeah. No, I think. Thank you, Astro. I think everybody liked. Jay's being as nice as he can about it, which means he really didn't like it that much. But I think.
Well, I haven't finished it yet, so
I think
I'm not gonna go full. I'm not gonna stomp all over it yet because the ending may turn it around. But yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't think you're gonna like that.
I'm gonna ask my brother about
Probably
it. My
not.
brother's
I don't
coming
know.
over for Thanksgiving, so
No,
he's a Cowboy Bebop fan. He'll tell me what he thinks.
I hear that some people were like, "Yeah, these are Easter eggs from the anime," and then people were like, "Bleep." So okay, there's going to be that. There definitely is going to be a second season though, and I'm looking forward to it. And I mean, like I said, go get tested because it seems as though you've lost your taste and smell. We gotta stop gaining people. Sorry, this is only 3 hours and 15 minutes, and we have to cook turkeys in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
Oh God, don't remind me.
hey guys, thank you again. It's always a blast.
Yeah,
Catch us
it
on
was a lot
Sunday.
of
We'll
fun.
still have a show. We'll have a show tomorrow. Rennavision will put on a show tomorrow.
Yeah, Dollar Bin Digging will pop up sometime tomorrow.
What's on Friday?
Forgotten later printings. I do a Forgotten later printings for this Friday.
And then everybody watch that live interview with Mark from yesterday, and then comment how they should have asked about Rob Liefeld.
We're asking about Rob.
He got him kicked out. He literally took time. I was going, ask about Rob. I was trying to say ask about Rob in all the ways. I was asking about the artist. So Rob tried to steal an artist from Top Cow, and it wasn't just one. It was a bunch of them. But what's his name? Damn it. I can't remember who it was. But as soon as I heard the name, and I was behind, just like everybody else was in the chat today. So I typed in the artist's name. I was like, dude, I was hoping you guys would be like, why is Marco typing in this name? Could you tell us more about this artist? Because it was the artist that pissed Mark off so bad. It was like the last straw. And he was like, what?
I'm trying to think who it could have been. You did see Cedric showed up in the chat.
No, I didn't.
Stefan Cedric showed up in our chat.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm like,
no.
Oh.
No. So I was like,
Cedric.
Me too. I was like, oh my God, what's he doing here?
Right. I can't remember who it's not. Is it Hamill? Either way, I just remember seeing the name. I was like, holy crap. So I typed it in, hoping you guys.
We did list it they did list out on the Kickstarter all the artists who contributed.
It was the last artist. It was the last artist.
Turner?
Turner. It's Turner. That's who it was. Yeah. So
Turner was. I remember Turner was the last
Andrew
one.
Turner. Andrew Turner, right? Yeah, Andrew Turner. So
Michael Turner.
Or Michael Turner. Yeah. So that's right, Michael Turner. So how the story goes is, oh geez, now we're getting into this, right?
You start telling stories. We're getting ready to sign off.
So how the story goes, short version of the story is
technically Thanksgiving already.
Mark's in there going like, okay, cool. Top Cow drops, and it doesn't get as much play as some of the other ones did, which is fine because he's still got a portion of Image and everything's going well. But what was happening was Rob was trying to get artists and writers, and he was stealing them from Top Cow, going, this ain't a good publication, so I'm going to steal their best shit and bring it over. Which then he went after Turner, and when he went after Turner, Mark was like, fuck this. Top Cow's not a part of Image anymore. And they thought he was going to quit, but he was smart, and he's like, fuck no, I'm not. What I'm going to do is still be there. And then when McFarlane tries to get his boy and back his boy, I'm going to go, fuck you, you're stealing my artist. So he did to everybody else. And by that point, Rob was talking, shit, like, oh, my shit doesn't stink. I've got like, and everybody had enough with him. So they were like, okay, cool. And Silvestri was like, listen, I'm going to sit here on the board of Image and I'm going to do what I do. And Top Cow's not coming back. We decide to move his shit. Well, and then all of a sudden they're like, fuck it, we better get rid of Rob. So they got
Maximum Press.
What do you like the story, JJ? What's wrong?
I'm just laughing at the description of it all. It's funny.
Oh, so yes. So I mean, like, there's more colorful ways of doing this on how these were going down, but apparently there's a lot of yelling and shit going back and forth. So I was trying to get that all started by going like, sweet, because I figured if you guys would get in there, and then Chris goes, you know, when I worked for Live Fell, I was like, fuck, we're never getting this story out of Mark now at this point. I go, and why would you say that? Because the history is not good between those two dudes. And I mean, it is what it is. But I think it was funny. It was a great interview, but I was like, damn, dude, so much. I was hoping, and I realized I
was too starstruck to be trying to poke the bear with weird questions.
Yeah, and then I started hitting you in the personal chats too. I was like, dude, ask this. Like, I was trying to figure out any way.
And I'm also looking at the clock because Mark showed up a couple minutes late, and I'm like, I got to get over to Nerd Herd for their show, like at 9:30.
I was trying so hard to like ask you to ask questions in a roundabout way that would bring it back, because he would have had to get the Jeans fucking party thing, and then it would have gone crazy, and he would have had to bring it up, and then we could have heard the story about how Rob. Well, we all know.
Well, maybe we can get him back. We'll do it the next time.
There was a point there where he was joking around with just enough where I thought he was going to get into it, where he was like giving you the open door that he likes you guys enough, and but then, you know, Chris goes, and I worked for Rob, and I was like, oh, drop the mic, let's get out of here. Okay. Mark was good. I mean, he didn't say anything about that too, and I get what you're saying. You're trying to keep them all in there, but yeah, no, that's what happened. That he's the guy who, if you believe the story, single-handedly got Rob out of there. So congratulations to Mark. Good job. That and X-Men. And good job on the best of that interview. There's a part where Mark's like, I'm going to do all these remarks.
Oh yeah. When he's like, how many? Yeah, we can add more. We can add more. And that's like, no. We got a bunch already. No, we can put some more out there.
He goes, shit, we're up to 25. We're already 5 over. Stop saying that. We're not doing anymore. Fucking remarks. It was a good interview. Make sure you're checking that out. Hey, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Enjoy gravy, turkey, and just like, I mean, for God's sake, watch some Rennavision if you got to deal with your relatives and you don't like them. All right.
We'll have stuff. Pete? And we'll see you guys Sunday and then next one.
Oh, Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see him.